music. You already know what it is. It's your boy Melly Mel. And usually at this point of the episode, I say, welcome to Sunday Conversation. But no, this is not. We've been having so much fun discussing fandom and our movies and stuff during Sunday Conversation that we said, we're going to make it our own podcast. So I want to welcome everybody to, quote, quote, for your entertainment. So on this podcast is exactly what has been going on the last couple months of Sunday Conversation. We're just going to talk about movies, TV shows, video games, all the fandom, all the Marvel, DC, Stranger Things. We'll have our own Stranger Things episode. We're going to let a couple people catch up.
True.
Sanchez.
Smart move.
And the rest of there's a lot of people who need to. We're going to give you all a couple months. We're not going to be the guys who spoil everything. But that's what we're going to do. Every month, we're going to talk about whatever movies are coming up. This is the first episode, the inaugural episode of For Your Entertainment. And joining us, and it seems like most of these guys will be repeating guests on here, the host of Uneducated MMA. Make some noise for Wonderboy. Welcome.
Glad to be here. How you guys doing today?
I'm pretty
good, brother.
Feeling marvelous.
Marvelous.
You were surprised how we were talking about 806 being almost 5 years?
Yeah.
He's the only person who ever asks us how we're doing.
Yeah.
In 5 years. No guest ever asks us. Ask us how we're doing.
Maybe one or two.
Does he count as a guest, though?
He started as a guest.
I did start as a guest.
Look.
Okay.
I started as a guest.
Fair enough.
Touche.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? Joining us as well, the co-host of 806 The Show. Make some noise for Sanchez. And like we said, this is about fandom. This is about movies, superheroes. An emphasis on superheroes because today, it's a Marvel episode.
Marvelous.
It's going to be marvelous. So I might as well, when you have someone in their family who's literally a nerd god,
Facts.
probably a good person to come on the podcast, don't you think?
True.
Make some noise for JQ, everybody, for the nerd god.
What's up?
Welcome, sir.
It's good to be here.
How you doing?
The doctor's in the
I'm good, brother. I'm good, man. How you doing?
Came with a little gear here. A little foreshadowing there, buddy?
Yeah, let y'all know. Y'all niggas in trouble.
I can't wait.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. That should be the first line of the movie. Oh, y'all niggas in trouble.
100%, yeah.
Because them niggas in trouble.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is a Marvel episode. We're going to focus on, it might be at the end of the year it's coming, but I could arguably say this is the biggest movie of the year. If the biggest Marvel movie probably in the last 5-6 years, I would say.
Oh, easy.
It's got Infinity
Easy.
War Endgame type of vibe to it, I would say.
Avengers Doomsday. 4 little teaser trailers. Actually, no, they're not teaser trailers.
Yes,
They're keys.
They're
There's
clues.
story beats and clues.
That's what they did.
That's how
Man, the
they done
director
that.
said that. Who
Yeah,
am
that's
I
how
to
they
argue
done
with the motherfucker who making the movies?
Fair.
Yeah,
Fair.
but still.
Before we break those down, because we are going to break each and one of those down, we haven't, I believe we've talked about this, maybe off camera, if not. Cole, I want your opinion on this because you have the mask.
Let's get it.
What's up?
Your opinion or your thoughts when Robert Downey Jr. was announced as Dr. Doom.
Oh, we getting into it right now?
We getting into it right off the bat.
I'm going to tell y'all, I legitimately stood up. I was like, oh! Because for the people y'all know, I know you know. Let me tell y'all, if y'all know. There's plenty of storylines within Marvel Comics where Iron Man, Tony Stark as we know him, he actually takes roles in flips where he's either Dr. Doom, Dr. Doom's Tony Stark, or whatever in between. But this isn't like a foreign concept. So the mass was confused. You know what I mean? For like the everyday MCU. But like the people that like that, if you read comics and you just kind of hip in between that, they're going with an incredible story plot right now that's going to just completely shake the culture. Because these are people, Robert Downey Jr. is like, we grew up on him. This is one of the original 3 for Marvel's, the MCU.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So seeing him in the perspective, this nigga's name is Doom. Like, he's gonna be a bad dude. So the flip from one of the greatest heroes to ever do it to one of the baddest niggas to ever do it is just gonna be, it's polarizing. And chef's kiss. I was like, yo, they did right.
So what I first saw it, I think most of the general, not the people like obviously if you're tuned into comics,
Yeah,
because
you
I
locked
didn't
in.
know about that yet.
Oh,
I
you didn't? Okay.
That's why I
Okay.
have nerd gods and people who know their stuff on the show, so it makes
Yeah.
me look good. When I heard it, I thought I was like, all right, the MCU has been a little shaky. It's like signing, like you know what I mean, re-signing a big
Yeah.
player, like, sports analogy. But like, yo, Robert Downey's in it.
Yeah.
We gonna watch.
Yeah, I got real analytical with it at first. I was just cause like I didn't know the comic book like backstory behind it. I
Sure,
looked it
yeah.
up once it got announced because I was like, I feel like at some point there's probably been some sort of crossover.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah,
this
yeah.
multiverse stuff, we've seen a lot of this flip flop. So then I looked into it and I was like, also like, honestly, having him return as such a big name already, that's gonna get people to co-sign to go and watch the movie.
Yeah.
Just to see, because he's such a powerhouse of an actor as it
100%.
is. So like, I don't know. I feel like for a lot of people at first it was like a little sour. They're like, "Oh, come on, you could have done so much better." Because I think people
you
had
should've.
their own opinion of who it should have been.
For sure.
But I think that this was a good move on their part.
Sanchez, what's your thoughts?
See, I'm on the opposite of
I
it.
knew you was gonna be.
You didn't like it?
No, it was shock value. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Then after it settled in, I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Do you have somebody who you think should have been it?
There's other people like people always bring up
Cillian
Murphy, Mads Mikkelsen, people like that, Jeremy Irons. There's so many people that they could use.
Yeah.
It's for me. Is this Robert Downey, a legend,
Yeah.
one of the people who started this whole universe. I get it, I respect it, but every single time he's shown, he has been more and more and more paid.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
His checks always go higher and higher, making everybody else in the movie have to take less.
Yeah.
Now, he's at the point right now where it's like, you can get him in 2 movies, but we're not going to get him for the rest of the MCU.
Hell no.
No, you can't.
Hell no.
So it's like, I would have rathered of seen
Someone
a
who
Doom
could
keep
keep-
born
yeah.
and then gradually become, rather than get like,
But-
Robert Downey was amazing.
But we're in the multiverse saga. Who knows? Who doesn't?
but now that automatically makes you compare the next Doom to what we
Robert
had
Downey
here.
Jr. You're
For
right.
sure. So I definitely get that. So first and foremost, it was definitely, there's 2 sides of the move of them announcing RDJ as Doctor Doom. One, definitely canonically with the stories, like, you know what I mean, how I was saying before. And then 2, it definitely looks like a move of desperation. Because
Yeah.
Marvel, we all know, unfortunately, MCU hasn't been slapping like it used to be. And for whatever it is, I mean, could have been Jonathan Majors, the loss of the whole King scenario,
Yeah.
or like,
I think it just spread itself too thin.
yeah, for
I
sure.
think that introduction to Disney Plus was a little much because they're like, we need to put content on this
That's
app.
exactly why.
I think Disney putting like, yo, you guys need to make more stuff, and then they
A lot of content without like a very clear storyline to kind
Yeah.
of connect it all. But
Exactly.
to be fair, I feel like they kind of used the moment to not only like, all right, let's continue this train of this big storyline plot of this timeline that we're going with, but then also introducing to you a lot of new characters that maybe you didn't even know existed,
Yeah.
or that maybe at some point they'll be relevant. I will say though, I think that a lot of the burnout came with, like you said, a lot of the content, but then
Yeah.
also the fact that there was a lot of stories that were brought up that then never like continued. I'm
hard.
still waiting for my Shang-Chi movie, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all.
I know, I feel
Them Ten
that.
Rings-
I feel that.
It's coming. It's coming.
So,
Yeah, but also the fact that these shows are taking great stories from the comics
And making it-
and diluting it
Secret
Oh.
Invasion.
just to be
yeah.
exactly one of the
Yeah.
greatest, diluting it and just to put it out there. So it's like, all right, you're just throwing shit at the wall, hoping no one's gonna notice that.
Here's
it
my
is shit.
here's my question to you guys. let's say it was it Cillian Murphy, that's how you pronounce his name?
Yeah.
Let's go with him. If he gets named Dr. Doom,
Yeah.
does this hit as hard as it does now? Let's be real. Are you as excited?
Right now in this story, I'm gonna say no.
I wish they never even told us who was Doom.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I think
you needed the excitement. I think Robert Downey, you needed that excitement.
I think the beautiful.
If that happened in movie rather than at Comic-Con,
But we're not doing that. They need
that's,
them.
everybody's head's gonna blow, and that's no matter what the next movie.
You know,
there's gonna be
you know what that reminds me of?
$2 billion.
Civil War, the Captain America Civil War.
Yeah.
Like we all knew Spider-Man was coming, and we thought we were just gonna see him in the movie. All of a sudden, he's boom, first trailer. Cause Spider-Man's gonna get your ass in them seats, bro. So is
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr.
But that's a trailer.
Yeah, I feel that. Honestly,
True.
for their little key sequence, if they announced that Tony Stark was Doom now, I think it would they'd probably get a little bit more hype than Comic-Con.
We'll get into it in just a moment, but I do feel like you can't take a lot of what you see now for what it actually is. So like
Exactly,
for
yeah.
me,
Absolutely.
like as much as it's like this is a big name, this is what's going to get you to go into the movie theater to go and watch this movie. You're like, yeah, I can see it. Iron Man he turns into Doctor Doom. Yeah, that's great. We don't know if this is going to be the actual
think-
Doom that we'll get long term.
I'm not gonna lie to
That's
you.
fair.
I think that's one of
No
my
way.
favorite parts of these movies. Like I watch all these other podcasts. I'm not gonna name them because they don't name ours, but Marvel ones, the big ones, not the local ones. We love all our local podcasts.
Shout out to local podcast.
Shout out to
Shout
local
out,
ones.
y'all.
But you know, they theorize and you try to figure out what it is and looking at an image, try to break it down. Like the amount of stuff I've seen, if it wasn't for YouTube, I would not be as big a fan. I would just
Fair,
watch the movie
fair.
just to watch it, like I watch the new Jurassic Park movie or something, just for
Right.
example. I'll just watch it. I'm not gonna sit there and like, oh, actually, that dinosaur in the back is actually a callback from the first Jurassic Park. You know what I mean? But with Marvel, yo, you want to know every. I want to know what the calendar.
Me too.
I want to know what the calendar in the back wall means. I want to know
Right.
why is that calendar?
Yeah.
Why is 13 circled? Is 13 fucking midgets gonna come out here and fucking fight? What's going on?
Say midgets?
Yeah,
Bro, I'm just going
You
off
never
the
know,
top.
man. Honestly, it could
You
be.
never
it's
know.
it's the fucking multiverse.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll tell you, yeah, for sure. It definitely you lock in a little bit more. Like at the beginning when the first like the Infinity Saga started,
Yeah.
when they got like the first like let's say 10 to 12 movies out,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was more so people were just kind of watching the movies and connecting it that way. Then it was now, or I guess. Yeah, I would say actually near the tail end of that, that's when it got more heavy into like YouTube analytics.
I
like,
think-
let's get these little Easter eggs in there to connect every little
I'm
thing.
not gonna lie to you.
it.
I think
Yeah.
we're gonna transition because we have a lot to talk about. But I think that Civil War trailer, I think that might have been one of the greatest trailers of all time. That trailer, to me, that was like my like. Oh, all right, I'm in.
I'm gonna let you know that was my favorite Marvel movie post Infinity War. Oh, and
Civil War's before.
Yeah.
Infinity War.
Civil, yeah. I mean, pre Civil War.
okay, got it.
So sorry, guys. Pre Civil War was my favorite movie. Winter Soldier, close second.
Yes,
because that nigga's
100% my
bad.
favorite.
That nigga's bad.
Absolutely. All right, let's get down to it. First, you got three. I'll say three experts on Marvel and stuff. Who wants to explain? Maybe someone's here just watching, like, hey, I like Doomsday. I don't really know much about it. Who wants to explain who Doctor Doom is?
I feel like you gotta give it to the one with the mask. What
Man,
do you mean?
Mr. Doom
You brought
himself.
the merch. What you mean?
You know what that
Put
is?
all
You
my
know what that
brothers
is in the business?
No.
That's called a layup. That's called a layup. I mean, alley oop.
Right here, I can't put this on because my hair is crazy right now. But Doctor Doom, Victor Von Doom, he is definitely the big bad guy for the Fantastic Four.
Absolutely.
Check that out. But four, yeah, Fantastic Four. So he is probably one of the greatest minds in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or just actually in Marvel comics in general. Probably like third, fourth smartest, just to put that in perspective. But nonetheless, he was always like one of those dudes that was chasing after Mr. Richard Reed. Mr. Richard Reed's success, Mr. Richard Reed's lifestyle, but
Shorty.
his girl, you know what I mean, his children, foreshadow right there. But he was just a bad dude. He actually was a dictator. Damn, I'm like testing my knowledge right now. God dictator, or
God Emperor.
what would you even call like his position over
Oh,
Liberia?
in Liberia, he's definitely the dictator.
Yeah, it's a dictator,
But he's
right?
also, yeah, dictator.
Well, he's
It's a
definitely a world
dictator.
leader because in
He's a-
what's the
he is
movie
a
where
world
they
leader.
one of the last Marvel movies when they go through the countries and they
Oh,
show.
it
you.
was Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
It,
they showed the
it was
seat empty.
fantastic.
Yeah.
His
And they
seat
kept
was
showing
empty.
his seat empty.
So essentially, he has his people. That's where he's from, Liberia, and that's the people that he rules. He's essentially, his whole mindset is like, I am the only sole person that can fix this world. So we're gonna see. This is where we're gonna see overlapping concepts. So remember, Tony Stark said,
Right,
"We need
over
a
the world.
suit over the world." This is where this is exactly how Victor Von Doom thinks. He thinks he's the sole person to be able to lead humanity into a safe future. So that's where we get a lot of big classic storylines like Secret Wars, the whole thing with that, where he essentially, just like what we're experiencing now in Marvel, the MCU, where different realities are actually colliding with each other, called incursions. Victor Von Doom was like, see that? I'm the only nigga to stop this. Still power from this dude. Still power from this dude. These niggas is fighting. Let them kill each other. I'm gonna wait for the opportunity to kind of take king. When the whole universe was collapsing, he pulled up, took the beyond his power, and unified everything all together and made one single world called Battle World. And he was hands down the strongest person ever. Literally, God King Doom is the moniker that he took on from there.
Jesus.
But just kind of like it just kind of briefly kind of gives you kind of a mindset or the person that you're dealing with and the magnitude of how far he's willing to go to ensure, because he's obviously a bad guy, but he's not like, oh, I'm going to kill all the humans and stuff like that. Nah, like he just wants to
think
lead
those are the
people
best-
to the.
Those are the best villains ever.
Yeah.
The villains where you're like, damn, I relate to where he's coming from, bro.
So
Like,
far,
he's just
every
petty.
like Marvel villain that is their background has been the favorited one. Like
Yeah.
everybody, like for the most part, Thanos is goated. I would say Killmonger is also like top tier
Yeah.
like, villain. Like you could even argue technically Bucky when he was a villain. Like you're like, but he don't know what he's doing. You're like he killed his parents, but he don't know what he's doing. Like like
valid-
is he
that's a
kind of like
Brainwash.
Yeah, there's a lot of like that's what makes a good character. The moral ambiguity, like where you can actually either relate to them, like whatever side of the fence they're on, good, bad, or anything. Like if you can genuinely sit there and be like, yo, this person has a point, he has an argument, no matter how extremely he goes, that's when they're really hitting home, and that's why Doctor Doom,
Zemo, right?
Baron Zemo.
Baron Zemo.
Like he is top tier villain because you're like, I totally get the revenge that he like the
Yeah, I
burning
understand where you pissed.
anger
hell
he
yeah.
I
has.
understand where you pissed.
Yeah, the speech he gives, or he should, like I watched. It's funny because the clip just came on my feed earlier today, where it was just like him going, like I thought everything was gonna be safe. We were gonna be outside of the city. I think everything was good. And then after all the rubble fell and all the screaming stopped, I was
just
like,
left.
bro. Like him just going into why he does what he does. It just
I think
It's hard.
one of the greatest plans I've ever seen from him. Like
Oh,
literally,
yeah.
and it worked too. Like he broke up the Avengers.
yeah.
The best part about it is that his like my plan was like this vague, but you guys made it so much better. Like you guys fell into it and just went even farther. And I love what you guys did with it.
Absolutely. All right. Whatever you want to call it, you're going to call it clues, little stories, trailers, teasers. Marvel dropped 4 of them ahead of Avatar, Fire, and Ash, which is a good movie, by the way. If you haven't
I
watched
didn't
caught
it,
up
see
to
it.
the other
Did not watch it yet.
movies, so now I'm ready to watch.
hey,
Yeah.
Are all 4 back to back to back?
3.
Oh well, I guess 4 wasn't there. No, I'm talking about the trailers.
No, they're all.
Oh, yes.
So they're
So,
all into one preview. Or was it like,
no. 1 week you get the one, the second week you get the second, third week 3.
In theaters, really?
Yeah. And can we agree that like Marvel clearly
Saw
leaked
them
these
all on
trailers?
Twitter.
They clearly leaked this shit.
Yeah.
Because they know everybody's
Yeah.
gonna watch
The
them.
first one I was like, oh, that's crazy. How could? And the second one I'm like, oh, all right, I get it.
Yeah.
Leak,
So-
theater, and then the Tuesday after they would drop it on YouTube.
Yeah.
because they
They
put
knew
it
someone was
on
gonna
in
tape it on their phone,
Brazil, and they had it immediately.
All right, the first trailer, a little anticlimactic. I would when like I kind of wish like you didn't show me Captain America already, Steve Rogers. I would hope to kind of find that out in the theater or in the trailer.
They already said he's coming back.
Yeah.
Did they
Yeah,
announce?
yeah,
You were
they
sure
did.
before?
All the chairs.
Steve Rogers was on the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing is that as of right now,
I didn't
it's
see his
really
chair.
difficult to have like a surprise show up because they've pretty much shown everybody that's going to be in there. Like they did the lineup of like what 40 chairs. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it's
is
crazy.
tricky to have a surprise. Like the only thing I can think of is like they might introduce, like I said, like a new Doom, like an actor that they didn't announce for that, or maybe they might even announce a new hero or villain that's brand new that we didn't know before in some way. Other than that, all the big ones we know they're gonna be there.
Yeah.
First trailer. Steve Rogers pulls up in the middle of nowhere in some farm with a motorcycle, puts his helmet
Have a good time. Right?
puts his helmet down, goes inside. He's holding a baby, a random white baby,
His boy.
and that's it. That's the first teaser.
That was a good trailer.
That was
That was a good teaser.
I was just like I remember watching this like I want to see these YouTube fucking trailers break down this because I don't see shit. I see other than he pulls out
they-
he
Have a
pulls out
happy
the,
life.
the Captain America uniform for from the last one for the Endgame, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they puts it away.
I'll tell you this: how deep. Like I did see one where they were like, and then the motorcycle that he was driving, the year and the make and the model that it came out.
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
are doing
Crazy.
Y'all are doing the
Yeah.
most
Bro,
right now,
Bro, and then you be like, yeah, it's crazy. Then you watch the movie like, damn, this nigga was right.
I was like, man, I enjoyed it.
So I'm assuming, unless Steve Rogers was out there, that's his baby with Agent Carter. I can't remember her name
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Peggy.
Peggy Carter.
Peggy.
I don't. There has to be again. These are supposed to be clues. The first one stumped me. 'Cause I don't-
Really? Yeah.
So I think they are clues and hints to certain things, but for me, I think the bare minimum you should do is take them as face value of like, let's get you back into your guy is back. Like for everyone that they show,
I think that was important to be the first one. Like,
we're here.
This guy's
we're
back.
Yeah.
His check must have been crazy to come back. Crazy.
I think they're all like all the legacy guys. Like
They're big. Yeah,
Crazy.
they're
You
big.
have to.
Well, the
They
movies
have
are making
to.
billions of dollars. Like, what's
You have to.
60 million or something? You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
What are your thoughts, Josh, on the first one?
I loved it, even though it was nothing, but it was everything at the same time. Because
See, maybe sorry to interrupt you, but maybe I was upset a little bit because I went to see Fire and Ash, and that's the
And
trailer
you see,
gave
oh,
me.
that's
see, yeah, that's
So-
so,
it's like-
so it was like, damn, that's all I,
I
get
saw
right
mine
now.
And
online.
then that's another three. I'm like, well, I mean, we'll
Right.
get to the. I'm like, fucking Cyclops, nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
Could have given me Cyclops, nigga.
That shit was hard too.
Oh,
That made-
we'll get to that one.
yeah.
We'll get to that one.
that's a different perspective than
All
mine.
right, so-
I got it online, HD. I'm like, oh, it's nice. So,
And you went about your day.
I did.
I had to sit there and move it. I wanted to see Avatar, but I could have waited. I went to see opening week because I was like, nigga, I'm trying to see Doctor Doom in this bitch.
Well, you got Cap.
I didn't even get Cap. I got Steve Rogers. nigga.
Facts. He put away Captain America off it. But I was happy that we get to not only get back to Steve, but the fact that he had his happy ending. He had his child. He had a situation. And I feel like, yes, that's take it as face value. Like, he's happy, his life, he moved on. But Doom's going to do something to snatch him away from that. So that makes me like, okay, what could he possibly do to get this man who's now peace with his love of his life
My
back into
theory.
the fight?
they're like, let's give you the reason why he's putting the suit back on. Because people are like, why is he showing back up? Because
Yeah.
we already got the whole thing where he gave the shield away. He's no longer
Right,
back.
right.
They're like,
Doesn't even
let's
care
give
anymore.
you a reason why it is that he's going to show back
I
up.
believe.
Take your baby.
Exactly. I believe.
Or
This-
I
I
take it in this.
Yeah.
I have a theory that I'll
Babies
say
will
after
be,
it.
yeah, babies
Yeah.
will
Get
be
snatched
taken.
in this
All
part of Marvel
We'll
right
get the
now.
theory, but real quick, for my theory, a little bit. I'll just hint at it. This is all Steve's fault.
Yeah.
He's
Because
cool.
he went back in time. You weren't supposed to do that shit.
Yeah,
As we
yeah,
learned from Deadpool and Wolverine,
yeah.
as we learned from Loki in a couple seasons.
Technically, it's Tony's fault
So-
for creating fucking
Oh, come
time
on.
travel.
No.
You're
He-
gonna
they-
blame the guy who created the gun. The guy who shoots you.
Here we go.
They sent him back. They sent him back.
We're getting real deep. We're going real deep. This was all supposed to happen according to the sacred timeline.
There's that.
Yeah.
I think
fair enough.
So
Fair
Logan's
enough.
like,
this is
Eh.
we're getting real deep into it. So I saw this theory, and it was something that I was also thinking of because it was like, again, like I said earlier, a lot of unfinished things that Marvel has been like kind of leaving behind, and I'm like, there's something that has to come out of this, right? Loki is now just sitting on a chair
Chilling.
as a keeper of the sacred timeline,
Idris right there,
seeing
chilling.
everything.
He
Like
eats a tree.
I just feel like everything that is happening was meant to happen for a reason, and I feel like he's a big part of this.
Oh, of course.
I don't know necessarily if we're talking hierarchy, if Doom necessarily is going to be above whatever entity Loki has now become.
That's the god of stories, yeah.
But like right now, like I just feel like everything that has happened is supposed to happen. Like every mess up, every goof move that we've seen where you're like,
Yeah.
guys, how have you managed to? It's all supposed to happen for some sort of reason to get it to something, you know?
Just to say this out there, we
Respect
don't
that.
have the Beyonders, but we do have the God of Stories.
Yeah.
Quickly, thoughts on the first trailer? I mean, it's pretty basic, Steve.
I was amped. Steve's my dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
He's my guy.
Yeah, that's
Captain America's
yeah,
my guy.
Yeah, for sure, man.
It's funny because like he's such a nice guy, and in every other movie, he's such a dickhead.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, this is the only movie.
Yeah.
If you've seen like Knives Out and shit, it's like you're an asshole, bro.
He's always been that. None
He always-
of
he's
the
always-
team movie. He's
He's
perfect
always
at
been an
it.
asshole.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, you Captain America. It's like, bro, just be Captain
Thinking
America.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World too. Same
That's
shit.
right.
Yes, they got big paychecks to come back. Robert Downey Jr. and what's his name?
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans.
Yeah.
But what were their movies without the like? What did Robert Downey or Chris Evans do in their little Marvel break?
I think Dr. Doolittle.
Well, he
We
did-
did Dr.
did a lot.
Doolittle, right?
Flop.
Yeah, it
Like,
did.
Wait, hold on.
What else?
Fucking-
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer, he just got an award for, but all of that, he has a career. Steve Rogers, Chris
name's
Evans, even a lot of flops. Even a lot of flops.
That's fair.
Chris Evans, from what I've seen, has done a lot of like supporting actor stuff, and I feel like I think he got his own business. I think it's like dog food or something like that. So
Oh, there
like,
we go.
He's
Captain America's
he's
back.
doing other stuff. Because like, let's be really honest,
having fun.
right? After Endgame, there is no more need to work. Like, let's be real.
I
about
get
it.
it.
Yeah, for
Every
sure, for
single
sure.
actor, no matter what size role you had, I feel like if you were involved in Endgame, and even down to all due respect, Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy, like all got a bag. Like I feel like you really can pick and choose what you want to be in after
You're right.
that.
You're
Like. And then
Like I could try some shit, you know.
and
Like,
then
also,
also,
like,
also,
Yeah, you can
I'm not gonna lie
experiment.
to you. I think you do also get
fun,
like
no?
kind of locked into being like a superhero and
Typecast.
like
Yeah,
you're typecast.
yeah.
So like it is a little hard for you to kind of pivot into something else. That also being said, I do feel like there's a lot of like secrecy when it comes to the contracts that you get into when it comes to being a Marvel
Yeah.
actor, especially when you're a high caliber one. So like for
Yeah,
example,
for sure.
we thought
Death
that
row contracts.
this is the last that we're gonna see of Chris Evans. He's no longer gonna be Captain America. He's given up the shield. He's like, yeah, I'm definitely not Captain America no more. Then Deadpool and Wolverine comes up, and who do we see? The old school Johnny Storm. Flame on. Like you know what I'm
Fucking
saying?
awesome.
Like
Yeah,
they're busy. You just don't know what it is that they're
I'll
doing.
move on to the next trailer, but I think that cameo was better than Wesley Snipes' cameo.
For sure. Yes.
Flame on.
I would say.
I like the Blake cameo because it's Wesley Snipes.
No.
But the like, I don't know how to say the trick. They were like, we all thought. I was like, oh my god, Captain America.
Everybody thought it
and he
was
hits flame.
Avengers?
I was in the theater
Flame
when he
on.
said flame on.
What the shit?
crowd?
Yeah.
The crowd went fucking bananas.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
of course, the crowd went fucking crazy when fucking
That's
Wesley
what I was gonna
Snipes
say.
dropped.
I don't know what moment was the more like oh shit moment, flame on, or just seeing Blade.
Yeah.
Because
it's
they're
close. It's close.
Because I'll tell you this. Both of them are crazy, but when you see that card spin through and Gambit walks in, that was also a crazy.
Nah,
like,
that shit was cool. That shit was
I
mad
don't
cool.
know, man.
I put that third.
yeah,
Gambit.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
We haven't seen Gambit. But like we haven't. It's
But
like a
the-
returning
but
Gambit.
it's the fact that there is a Gambit.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that was
Not
big.
only the fact that it's the Gambit, but
It's the guy who.
back.
Yeah.
I remember when that shit was like they're gonna make this movie.
Yeah.
And he's growing his hair for this, he's doing all this stuff, and they just never fucking did it.
We gotta move on because there's 4 trailers. We only gone through 1. Second trailer. What's the second one? Thor praying
About
to,
love.
to,
yeah.
to Odin,
his
I
father.
guess.
Yeah, he's praying to Odin, and I'm gonna
protect his
let y'all
father.
know top 3. Nah, that shit's probably definitely number 1 greatest fucking monologue I've heard from Marvel.
Really?
He was spitting bars. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like
No.
the emotional weight that you felt in that particular trailer was just so heavy. Because you're seeing somebody that's saying that, like, I've given up fighting for, like, a love, the care of a child. This is the fucking God of thunder. Like, fighting's all he knows. You know what I'm saying? So him preserving another life, and then he's like, some fucker is trying to take this away from me. I'm going to have to pray for me not to whip his ass that bad so I can get my daughter back. You know what I mean? I thought there was just a lot of emotional weight that I just really resonated with, or it just really translated really well. You know what I mean?
I agree. I feel like Thor has been one of the characters that, like, unfortunately, I feel like his standalone movies have not really gotten the weight unless with like other supporting characters. That really,
they made him a joke for a couple movies.
But, but then they do. But then at the same time, then they have these little moments where they bring you back to like, no, you have to understand like what has he really been through. As much as we're giving you like his story through like maybe a comedic lens, they do give you this like peek into like the weight, like the moment he gets to see his mom for the first time.
It's crazy.
And then he has that whole, and she knows that he's not.
She knows that's not him. That was dope.
Like all of that, like, and that's why, like, I think that this trailer was one of the best ones. Like, listen, there's another one that you already brought up that, like, for me, obviously biased, but like, if we're just talking about, like, all right, like I said earlier, this is gonna be we're back. This is where we're gonna lock the audience right back into like these characters are coming back and there's weight and gravity to the situation that they're in. This is one where I was like, Thor he can be all funny, haha, but when he locks in, he's
after
locked.
Him talking like that, you know, like shit
after
is serious.
once I saw the second trailer, I don't know if you guys, I immediately picked up the connection. I was like, all right, kid in the first one.
I already
kid in the second one. So once I was like, oh, I see. Then you kind of see it, and then you remember the trailer, the end. What is it? End credit. I don't remember what they're called.
Post credit.
Yeah, sure. Of Thunderbolt. No, the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
So once I started connecting, I was like, oh, I see. This nigga's out here kidnapping children.
He's dead. We were serious earlier, nigga. He's taking your
kids, bro.
Yeah.
Also, the shout out to the fact that his daughter, whose name is Love, I believe, in the movies, is actually his birth daughter.
Yes.
So it's like
no fucking
way.
way.
So when he's talking, it's like,
yo, you know what I'm saying?
It's like, this is real. Like it's his
That
passion.
nigga saying, yo,
Hell yeah.
Robert Downey might have really took his kid, nigga.
Yo,
Nigga, give
He's a
him
dude playing a dude who's playing another dude. He's locked into the role. He actually stole his kids, bro.
That's fucking hilarious. All right, let's get to the one that I think all of us loved.
Oh man, this is the best. This is the absolute best one.
The best
X-Men
one.
97
Ooh.
gave us a preview of like who we know Cyclops is, and we were so excited to just see it in animated form. Like, oh my god!
Oh yeah.
To just see 3 seconds of it in full action, we're like,
In the suit.
the suit. Oh my
The
goodness.
respect on this man's name
Oh
is
my
for
God.
real.
Yeah.
For real right now,
A crazy superhero landing. Honestly, I want the beginning of the first episode of X-Men 97.
When he jumps at the jet.
Just redo it.
Yeah, that was
redo it. Like, just make it live action. Honestly, like, for the people that didn't sit down on Disney Plus and watch 97,
You should.
redo it.
Yeah,
Have it
hell
jump
yeah.
out, laser beam, the whole, everything.
Before we get to Cyclops, we do have Magneto and Professor X
Playing chess.
playing chess.
Gangsters.
Again.
Yeah.
They do every movie.
I know, but
now,
it's like,
now, I want to say
how many
this,
times you go play chess?
but like, I feel like that's why they're in this movie. Like, are we really gonna kill this motherfucker again?
Yeah.
Professor X? We going to, right?
3 times
Yeah.
already.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That motherfucker dies.
He gonna die. He gonna die.
again.
But it's like, I mean, we'll get to our theories after. But yeah, this trailer and you notice in the background, this is when I needed to see like the edits and the thing. When you see the Sentinels walking behind, I was like, oh,
Yo,
this motherfucker.
It's dark.
The mansion's destroyed.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Lord.
dark. It's dark.
Everybody knows who knows about Cyclops. That massive beam without the visor, that shit only happens when shit gets
Oh yeah, when shit's on the line, yeah,
it's like, man, fuck it. There goes that.
100%.
I find that I have been teased and just messed with way too much. I've been waiting for the X-Men to show up, and every time it's a little thing that they just like, we're gonna give you a little bit, but not quite bring them up. Like they'll bring up somebody and be like, oh, this is the first mutant. Oh, and then like, but we won't get into it. And I'm like, yo, if you don't, and then they're gonna
beautiful by Marvel. They know what they're doing. They're giving you crumbs
as a cameo, but they're immediately gonna kill him, and they're not gonna continue with that one. I'm like, guys,
Snaps his neck.
all I want. Listen,
he wasn't needed in that movie.
Growing up, I was a fan of like Marvel through X-Men specifically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time I saw one of the other characters that are now like the bigger characters, like with like Avengers and whatnot, they were like a cameo or a show in like the X-Men series that I was watching. Like,
Yes.
They were not
Right.
The real
big to me. Like
cinematic
Wolverine was
universe.
my guy, and then I was like, okay. The more I saw like Captain America show up in X-Men and like Spider-Man shows, I was like, all right, let me check him out. Then he became my guy. The other ones, I was like, I don't really, I know who they are, but it's nothing too crazy.
I respect that.
I have been waiting, and then all the legality of who's got the licensing to what of what X-Men. Now we're gonna give you 4 different versions of the team. I'm just like, can we just get them in one timeline?
I believe
like,
this is gonna be the movie he shot.
It
has to be.
It better
Because
be.
if we all, I mean, we'll talk about the theories, but I believe that like none of these fuckers are gonna make it out this movie.
Nah.
No.
So
this
like
is a
you
goodbye.
need to go out in a bang. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
There's a reason there's this many people in this movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the people that we are getting, like I'm terrible with names, but like who was the younger Charles Xavier and
McAvoy?
Mike McAvoy.
Oh, he
Great
nasty
actor.
one, by the way. Nasty. But we getting Patrick Stewart.
Yes, Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart. And what's Magneto's actor's name?
Ian McKellen.
or something like that.
Yeah, so like the fact that we're getting these are the legitimately the original live action X-Men.
look it.
So like it's we're
that's-
seeing a
that's
trend of a
big.
love letter. You know what I mean?
We're
Like
getting Alan Cummings coming back as Nightcrawler. Like they are
I
going
know.
deep in the bag of nostalgia.
Bro.
When I saw that name on the chair, I got up. I was like, "You're lying to me right
Bro.
now." Like
I didn't even know that nigga still acting.
I was like, "Yo, what are we talking about?"
Just think about it. When I was a kid, the best fucking movie scene I have ever seen in my life was Nightcrawler in the White House.
yeah.
oh shit, yeah.
So if you guys
That was the opening
bring
scene,
this
by the way.
back, yes.
Opening scene. You're
Yeah.
like,
Oh, you got me. I was a Nightcrawler fan before that, but that's like seeing it live action was fucking amazing.
Yeah, hell
and then
yeah.
seeing it again in X-Men '97 and seeing them actually go through the portal and shit.
Mm-hmm.
If they do anything like that in this movie with him, just like 2 seconds,
Do we
3 seconds.
do we have a runtime on this movie? Do we? Know?
I seen
long as fuck.
It better be
You posted
5,
it, right?
6
Yeah,
hours.
so-
I'll take an intermission. I'm
so
cool with that.
I posted something in the Nerd Gods Discord. Pull up and join the Discord.
Absolutely.
We I saw this picture from like this Instagram page. I think it's like a comic Instagram. But anyways, take with a grain of salt. They said 3 hours 45 minutes for a runtime.
So short. It's crazy to say, but like with everything in it,
You said short?
yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
With everything
I
that,
agree.
like, with the amount of people that are in this movie, with everything we want to see,
I don't know
it makes
if
me
you
nervous.
can. I don't know if you can have
3
people
hours,
sit
45
somewhere
minutes.
for 4 hours. I don't know if you can do that,
Bro, hear me
Bro,
out. hear me
I'm
out.
telling you, man.
Shout out to CJ.
Listen. Us, the ones that were like,
Yeah.
you gotta think of the casual people.
me out,
Just
hear me
like
out.
bringing their kid to a movie. I don't think a parent wants to sit there
Shout
for 4
out,
hours.
shout out to my cousin CJ. He just sat through 5 hours of the Kill Bill movie that they came out with.
All
where
right,
they-
but like, can you
What?
want to describe
they
what
put
she's
together
like?
all 3 Kill Bills into a different
It
cut.
was supposed to be one movie,
and
so
it
it's
was
fucking
5 hours. He sat through it. They did have an intermission in the middle. Get a piece of
Kudos.
snacks, go to the bathroom. 5 hours.
Yeah.
Locked in. So it
How long
can't
was
be
this?
done.
How long was the Snyder Cut? The Justice League?
4
4
hours.
hours.
I sat through that. I was pissed off, but I sat through that.
I
But
got
that's
like 30
streaming and
minutes
sitting in
into
your
it.
own house.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
Go ahead, Josh.
For Endgame, that was 3 hours and 2 minutes.
Okay.
So we're adding about 40 minutes to what that was.
Here's what I'll say
I'll
though.
take that.
Endgame is a 2-part because it's Infinity War to Endgame. So that's
So is this, though?
is Doomsday going to be 2 parts though?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Doomsday
and
and then
Secret
Secret
Wars.
Wars.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
one big story.
Okay.
That's going to be
Okay.
6 hours.
And the last trailer, because we got to roll through, because we're going to. The last one is Wakanda, the Black Panther for now. For now.
First
Shout
of
out
all,
Sherry, though.
this one got me hyped for one reason and one reason
M'Baku.
only.
M'Baku.
King.
King of Wakanda.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Baku's my dude.
He ain't gonna make it through this shit.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
I think he's gonna live.
Yes,
I think
he
he's
is.
gonna
He's
live.
Baku's the cameraman. He always
How's
lives.
Black Panther? How's the new Black Panther gonna get the throne if
He's the
M'Baku's
throne.
there?
Didn't want the
Panther
throne.
will- Black Panther will be the king of Wakanda.
Yes, eventually.
Yeah, because this nigga gets killed.
So
Or-
this is what I'll say, right? I think that we're just gonna get a complete reset of a whole lot of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I know-
That's my
I
whole
know-
that's my
I-
whole
I know
theory behind
we
it.
want to get into the predictions. You want to do your segue in the whole night, but let's just get right into
All right,
it.
fuck it, Juan, let's
We're
go.
just getting right into it. I
get
think
it.
that this entire movie, especially if it's going to be split up into two, because this is what I'm saying. Like where I was like, I think it's still too short, even though it's. I know it's going to be an overarching story told over. Actually, I think it's going to be multiple movies, not just the
It
two.
is, yeah.
But I
Something
just
in
feel
between.
like for how many things that we want to see, for the amount of introductions that we're going to get, I think it's really going to be here's 15 minutes of this group of people dying.
Yes.
Like, just straight up.
Yes.
These are people that you have watched for a long time dying. And here's some people you haven't seen in a long time dying. And we're just going to run through the gambit. Also dying of just people dying. Like they're just gonna go
That's
through the
fucking
entire
hilarious.
list of what, and that's what it's gonna be. So for this, I get what you're saying, but I think that like there's gonna be some that live, and I don't see why he doesn't.
I think I like your theory. They're gonna go through the X-Men will have their scene, and then they're gonna go through Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, and they're gonna drop 75% of those groups, and maybe a couple stragglers make it to the end, and that's who fights Doom at the end, and probably loses because obviously Secret Wars won't make sense if he fucking loses.
He's not, yeah, Doom's winning.
Yeah, he's winning.
Like,
without a doubt.
be honest with you,
Yeah,
X-Men, no chance.
Spoiler.
X-Men have no chances. Not one of those fuckers is living.
All people know.
You'd be surprised, man. Like, and the movies don't illustrate it well, but the X-Men characters, like, they're actually stronger than the Avengers. They was
No, I know.
You know what I mean?
But
Like,
Absolutely.
I'm not saying it straight. Just like we all know that after there's two movies, the next it's the X-Men saga, which is gonna be
Right.
brand new
Fair,
actors.
fair.
So for brand new actors and brand new characters, because we still love Storm, we still love Wolverine, we still like Cyclops.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna need new actors. So we gotta kill these motherfuckers first.
Yeah.
So
gonna
like
be-
out of all of
Their
all the
branch will be
groups,
cut.
I believe X-Men has the ones who have like no shot of living.
Yeah, they're dead.
They're done, all of them.
out of all the groups,
Because then, like, the Wolverine that we have in the X-Men that we're gonna see in this movie, he's dead, right?
Yeah, technically.
he's the Wolverine that dies in the movie
Logan.
The Wolverine,
Yeah.
or Logan, yeah,
Logan,
yeah. He died. So is he?
no,
No,
he's
wait.
not. No, he's not.
No, this
No,
is different.
different
That's
timeline.
Yeah.
Different-
That's a different timeline.
Yeah.
From the Deadpool universe.
There's three. There's
Because-
Logan is its own separate. Then we have the one that's with X1,
Mem-
X2,
if-
which is the X-Men we're going to see in this movie. And then there's the one that's with Deadpool
Well,
and Wolverine.
X2, X3, though that one ended up doing, which I think started this whole fucking situation, Days of Future Past. Because Days of Future Past,
Remember that movie's a reset.
That's a reset to them, and that's what I think this is
'Cause
coming from.
Pretty
now.
much
Got you.
So that would have been
Days of Future,
Logan.
Days of Future Past pretty much like X3 doesn't exist.
Do you
because of
see
that.
why the YouTube videos exist for the people at home?
Bro,
Yeah,
like, I couldn't understand.
yeah,
I couldn't.
yeah.
Like, I put my girl onto it. Now I'm at the point that if I watch Steve show, I'm like, fuck, the breakdown's not out yet, and I have to wait the next day. They're like,
Yeah.
Oh, that shit gets me tight.
I watched it.
Yeah, that shit gets me tight.
What
fuck y'all niggas do?
Yeah, for real.
This is the tricky part with a lot of like the Marvel stuff. Like they haven't really, besides Spider-Man, they haven't really changed the actor for the new character. So they just keep moving them, and so it gets confusing as to, all right, which one are you playing? in
Which
this
continuity and all
And
that.
I think this
Whoa.
is the movie that fixes
So
everything.
we're already in predictions, right?
Yeah.
Knee
Yeah.
deep, flat out. This whole series is going to be like Doomsday, Secret Wars. It's a reboot to MCU. So essentially, they're consolidating, especially with the X-Men.
Battleworld.
Too many mutants. Battleworld. That's what we're gonna get.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell y'all flat out. I think in Doomsday, we're gonna probably see out of the group, we're gonna see probably more Wakandans die, and that's because of a direct feud with Doctor Doom wanting vibranium. We seen what happened when Namor pulls up.
Yep.
What's gonna happen when Doctor Doom pulls up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But in that last trailer, I don't know if you guys noticed, there's no fucking water.
It's just dry.
Yeah.
And you see the I don't know what they call it in the Marvel
which
movie
one?
where Neymar and his Atlantean
Oh,
from. Is that
yeah. That's, nah, I figured that.
They call
out
it something else.
Kinda
Yeah,
like
some shit. Yeah.
But that's all, like literally out above the water.
Talakan.
Yeah, it's above
What's
the
it called?
water. So
Talakan.
So I don't know. I think Doctor Doom is not like we're gonna fuck up Wakandas. We're gonna fuck up them niggas. We're gonna fuck up whoever the fuck we want to fuck up.
Yeah.
Like,
No, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But yeah, like Wakandans, like it just not to be that they're easy to kill off. They're just like
No.
Why are
Nah,
they,
they
be
ju-
why are they the front line again?
Well, so
They have the most people.
Yeah.
They have the warriors.
know
the most
You know
people.
why?
The resources.
Everything.
because it's easier to put a huge battle in Wakanda, and you don't have to answer the question like why isn't the rest of the world affected? Like you put that shit in the middle of London.
Yeah, fair.
Everybody knows it's dead.
Fair enough.
Wakanda is like, all right, Wakanda's a fictional
giant-
place that, like, if the whole country gets murdered, and you're not gonna have protesters from Wakanda, like, why you guys devastating our country? You know what I mean? Because you already know, like,
Yeah, somebody
we're
gonna get
living-
offended. Yeah,
someone's
hell
gonna
yeah.
get- British people are gonna be like, why the fuck is it us? Like, why the fuck?
Why they want to take our shit? You know what I mean?
But New Yorkers are mad that every time there's a disaster, it's always
Destroy.
New York is
New York, you know how they
niggas
live.
used to it. Like,
They're destroyed no matter what happens.
at this point, I don't know why you live in New York City because these
At all.
niggas live
Especially in the
they're
Marvel
Gotham.
universe.
They're in Gotham.
They're
So-
that's absolutely Gotham.
yeah,
Go ahead, keep
go.
going.
So, just like with the theory, just to kind of like wrap everything up, the overarching theme of children getting taken.
Yeah.
So we've seen a bunch of superheroes, younger superheroes, introduced throughout like the start of the multiversal saga. I don't know if you guys caught it. You guys remember Isaiah Bradley from
Yep.
his grandson. What's his grandson's name? Anyways,
Patriot.
U.S. Patriot.
Yep.
That's we see where we're going. Young Avengers, Kate Bishop.
Yeah.
We're gonna see a lot of kind of passing the
Kamala
torch.
Khan.
Kamala Khan.
Stature.
The introduction of like we get T'Challa Jr.
The worst kept secret is this motherfucker's playing him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Worst
Oh,
kept
yeah.
secret. That's
yeah.
crazy. Which,
So
Perfect.
so
Good casting.
yeah,
with X-Men, with X-Men, Cyclops and Jean Grey, they have kids. This is gonna be, I think it's gonna be Rachel Summers, who could, hopefully it's Sadie.
Empath. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it's Sadie. What the hell?
Sadie Sink.
Sadie Sink. That's
so I
in
don't know
Spider-Man.
because she's not in Doomsday. She's in Secret Wars.
She's not, but if she exists,
Yeah.
the fact that like she's gonna be sought out for, you know what I mean?
I mean,
So-
Spider-Man comes out first, and we'll find out.
We will. Hopefully, you know what I mean. I'm hoping
come
she's
out between.
I'm hoping she's not Jean Grey because then it kind of
No,
fucks that
I
whole
don't-
theory.
I don't want it to be Jean Grey at all.
Yeah, I don't want it to be Jean Grey. But if it's Hope Summers, then we got.
What I'm worried about is that Marvel has a habit of casting popular actresses in roles that they probably shouldn't have like fit. Like she got that. Let's be real.
'Cause
She got
she's
that role
Reddit.
because of Stranger Things.
Yeah. Which
So
is also a good.
whether she like,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm more like I like cast the unknowns. Like Kamala Khan. She never acted before. I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She's
But, like,
literally Kamala
But I
Khan.
get like you have
sure.
you have tickets to sell. I understand that as well. But like I was really upset when this dude was Reed Richards. Like I didn't need to see
Pedro
him.
Pascal?
I didn't. I love him. I love him.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I don't need to see you.
Yeah.
This is just like, all right, we need you to do this, 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 and this. I'm like, bro, someone else could have played Reed Richards. We didn't need him as Reed
But
Richards.
same idea, like I said for Robert Downey Jr. Though I feel like it's a thing of like let's get a big actor, let's play
Yep.
this role for a short term because we got somebody in the back that is going to go.
But I
in.
think Pedro Pascal's he's Reed Richards. I don't
like,
see him.
So here's my thing, right? So
don't
like
like that, though.
John
like
John
that.
Krasinski, when you got him in Multiverse of Madness as Reed
everybody
Richards,
wanted, yeah.
That
that's
was
the one that
fire.
everybody wanted.
Yeah.
It was like this is fire, and then he died.
Yeah.
So like it could be a thing of like that version.
Did
of,
he die?
Spaghetti.
Yo, string cheese. Then.
that version of him at least you can get him back and maybe that's the one that we get as like the permanent in this new Marvel like cinematic universe as the new Reed Richards or
Maybe.
somebody completely different. So I don't think it's a bad idea of like you need this movie to sell and you're only going to have him for a short period of time.
Right.
Get him in there.
My theory is pretty much a line. I think we're all aligned, which means we're pretty all smart guys. We're pretty much all aligned. Like, it has to do with the kids. Doctor Doom has a plan with all the kids. Who knows what it is?
I got something different.
All right. But before you go, all I wish after these movies, let's just be done with it. Are we done with the multiverse? Let's just be done.
Oh yeah.
Wrap it up after this.
Yeah.
So from gun on, I want to see one fucking Wolverine. I want to see one fucking Cyclops. I want to see one of everything going on.
That's what's
Sanchez,
going to be.
go ahead.
That's what's going to be no matter what. That's the blueprint started from the beginning.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking this for Doom. We see the kids, and I feel like everybody's like, oh, he's going to see the kids, which obviously that's kind of what we all see. But I also think Doom's making his own team. Just like in the comics, what he does is gather villains and heroes to his side who will later fight the other opposition, which...
Like the Beyonders, actually. Yeah.
So what I see Doom's doing in these little snippets, that's going to be on his team for when he fights the Avengers and things like that. Because what we're getting shown is what these guys value more than anything at this moment.
Yeah.
Their kid, their peace. I know if this happens, this is gone for you, Steve. And he took his mask. I'm Tony. We have this bond. I'm trying to protect you, Bob. For Thor, same situation.
Like a Civil War thing where he's like, they believe, like they're gonna believe his reasoning, Doom's reasoning for things. Like
Suit
with
of
the
armor
world
around
going
the
to
world.
shit, he's like, yo, I think we should go with this guy, and the rest is like, nah, look, fuck that, and that's what causes
he's gathering this team that morally they're in the right.
Okay, he's self-conscious now.
Yeah, now this motherfucker. Sorry to interrupt, but he screenshotted in my last Sunday conversation. I'm like, damn, look, like,
Diabolical.
5 minutes into the episode, Melvin's showing skin, you fucking slut. I was like, bro, what?
Late in the night with his whole ankle out, dog.
Gotta show everybody, you know. I work out, you know.
I do.
But seriously, he gonna get his whole team, and the fact that this is a team that not only is gonna be the nostalgia, everybody who we know is not gonna go forward.
Right.
So they're not gonna show these guys being the heroes to win because heroes are gonna stay.
I got a question about that because I like that a lot.
I like that.
So if we're gonna ride with that, and we're getting the idea of the kids being like the next runner up, you think Secret Wars is gonna be a big time jump?
I think Secret Wars is gonna be a big time jump compared to Doomsday because we're still getting movies in between.
Yeah.
Which is gonna be the Spider-Man, and I think that's where he gets his black suit, and then stuff like that's gonna happen, and then we go back to Battle World, and that might be how we get T'Challa Jr. being
Yeah, but
older.
I think time
and
skipped
stuff
by
that.
like a few years, but
I don't-
nothing crazy.
I don't think
Like
you even need the time
five or
skip because
so.
like you could just have a T'Challa from another fucking universe come in. Like,
Which is also because it also branches. All these branches
They
is
do.
going to be pulling. That's why each one of these teaser trailers, they could be different branches.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. For sure.
And like I said about Loki before, we don't have a Beyonder for Doom to snatch his powers, but we do have a God of Stories who controls the multiverse.
I also just want to see, like, in this new beginning, do these people have a history? You know, like, so this is the thing that's always gotten me when it came to, like, all right, how do you introduce the X-Men into the MCU?
Mm-hmm.
They have this super long history of existing within the world as mutants, their own history with that, as well as a lot of collaborations with a lot of the heroes that we know today. So, like, I just don't understand, like, that part. Like,
I think
after
it's
all
the
this,
only
like-
way you could do it is they came from another universe.
Yeah, but then like,
Or you restart the whole universe.
yeah.
yes, yeah, but like even then, like I don't know. I just don't know how they all like interact with each other without being like, hey, how did we all get here? You know?
Yeah, for sure.
There's
for
also
sure.
the fact that, Doctor Strange can do a snap and everybody forgets who someone is.
They'll find a way.
It's just gonna be
Russo
a
brothers
reboot
will figure it out.
that
Yeah,
you might get
yeah,
all
for
of your
sure.
memories of not all memories, but everything that is important to the future. Yeah. They'll still be stick with the character moving forward, or they'll start back in the '60s and do a Fantastic Four that way. Do X-Men coming into Charles Xavier getting the mansion, all that shit again.
Yeah.
But I don't want it to be a straight up reboot because we've seen that X-Men already.
Yeah, we've seen these origins of these characters too many times.
Exactly. So
But I
don't
also
want to
think Marvel's done a pretty good job. But like, you've seen this already. I don't need to show you again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man, we didn't see Uncle Ben getting shot. We didn't see the spider biting him. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Thank God. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I mean?
God, yeah.
So I'm excited to see what they do with it. but I also want something that's not going to be straight up. Oh, fucking Hugh Jackman walks back in, and now the team's all back together. Like this is where we're going from forward. Like no, Hugh's done.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Give
that.
me different. Hugh's 60 somethings, almost. Yeah, he's getting old.
He's 90.
Yeah, no, that might happen because Magneto's 90.
He's 90.
Magneto is 90, and he's back.
Yeah.
So I don't give me it from the beginning. Like, yeah.
So you
telling
want a
me-
new Wolverine?
So you don't think?
Yes, absolutely.
We're gonna. That's the next topic. We're gonna see like where do you think the X-Men mutant saga goes?
Mm-hmm.
You believe that Hugh Jackman will not be part of the new saga?
Yes,
Well,
absolutely not be part of that.
I don't know that. I'm not.
No,
So as much as I would, I mean, I like Hugh Jackman. I think he's my Wolverine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
So like, and just like I'm glad to see that Toby's in this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I definitely want a fresh new take of some of these characters because like. You know, we live. So we went through 2010s where we got the whole Ultimate Marvel Ultimate Universe, which is fire.
Yeah.
Different interpretations of different characters. That's where we got Riri Williams, Ironheart. That's where we got Miles Morales.
Her series is criminally underrated.
That shit slaps. I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit
I was kind of mad. I was like, yo, y'all just buried this shit. Like, we had a gem.
hated on it for no reason.
It might have not fit with like that's probably. I think when the plan was definitely to get away from King, I think that was like a casualty. Like damn, that was gonna make sense of what he was doing. So now we kind of like here. Let me throw this out and like, oh, it's a good series, but it doesn't really make sense to what we want to do now.
No, the whole introduction of Mephisto was. I mean, it was needed. It was random.
I was tired of hearing him. Like, who is this motherfucker?
Yeah, it was finally time to kind of like be like, all right, well, we have a Mephisto, but where does this all fit into the?
That's going to be the new event. No, the
New
Young
Avengers.
Avengers.
Oh, Young Avengers.
That's their situation.
So
They're getting the shows. They're all going to be together, and Mephisto's probably going to be the villain or antagonist of that whole series.
Yeah,
because that's how you get Wanda with her kids. That's how
Wiccan.
you get all that shit.
Let me paint y'all a scenario. What if there's a scenario after fucking Doomsday, after Secret Wars, the X-Men? I believe they're going to start with the young people, like young. I believe like Jubilee and all them people, like just young.
That'll be great.
we have a live action Jubilee.
Yeah, we have technically 2, but they've been not great.
So I believe that the new one is going to be very similar to X-Men 97, but I also believe that Wolverine won't be part of it.
Good,
But also,
fucking good.
I think Wolverine won't be part of it, but there is going to be some fucking Wolverine movies with Hugh Jackman. Like, they're not going to send him home, bro.
Nah, send them home.
Yeah,
I
I just don't see.
What are you going to do, kill him off again? Like, bro, like,
no, but like
Yes.
here's my thing is that like this is
everybody else.
This is what we're saying. Like I think that they're all going to die. Like I understand adamantium, the whole nine, yada yada. The universe is now imploded. You're not surviving that. Whatever it might be, like there's just going to be something that's going to happen where like that character with Hugh Jackman, I just feel like that guy is we're just not going to have him anymore.
Yeah.
The only thing though that I will
Ultimate
say, like,
Sacrifice.
so
He wins it all. He's the guy who wins it all.
Him
and-
what
and
about-
Toby go out like fucking champs.
yeah.
So my only thing
That's
with
what
it
you
is
do.
like then you have things like Deadpool who kind of break the fourth wall though. So like, I mean maybe if you continue with him in the new version of the MCU, maybe you still have Hugh Jackman cameos, but like
Deadpool
I think it's a
and
new guy.
Wolverine made so much money. I can't imagine them not being in another movie again.
It could be another movie. No, they can't. No, they can't.
Money wins. I'm
they
sorry. We're in the age where money surpasses
And that's exactly why
a
somebody
story that makes sense.
Yeah.
If it's making more money, nigga, they'll make it make sense, bro. They're gonna do it.
I hope. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I hope they don't. They've been teasing X2 X2 or X22? X22.
X-23.
23, thank you.
And she was in.
But I don't know if
Yeah.
she's
Like,
popular enough
If
to like.
she could be the Wolverine full
But she
forward, I'm
could
down
be
for
the
that.
new
But
Wolverine.
I also would have no problem with there being an X-Men and Wolverine's not even part of it. Like
He's not
Wolverine's
supposed to
not
be.
even be like, you know what I mean? Like
He's
wait,
a
like
side character.
All right,
Yeah.
so what
That
the
man
next
comes out
phase?
later.
Marvel has phases, right? I don't know what number we're on. I don't know what numbers the Mutant
Not
Saga
at this
is.
point, yeah.
Phase
But
5 now?
The next phase,
I think so.
4?
I'm cool with Wolverine not being part of it.
Yeah.
And just having the X-Men grow into. First of all, it's gonna be the Mutant Saga, but it's not just going to be X-Men. You have a lot of
So
other
here's
stuff
here's
going
what I
on.
find interesting with that though is like the same way that you're like they're gonna keep him relevant. I don't know how at this point like I think it'd be difficult in terms of like pleasing the crowd, pleasing the casual fan of it all. If you watch anything X-Men, Wolverine is him.
always
He's
there.
that
He's
guy.
always there.
So it's super difficult for you to have a new X-Men and then them being like, no Wolverine, no.
All right, but
You'd be like, what do you mean?
All right.
Ready? Mulan live action. They had no singing and dancing. They
No
didn't
Mushu.
have
No Mushu.
No nothing.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Everyone was
I
like,
didn't-
get this
I'm
out
not
of the
gonna lie to you.
theater.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I heard it was no Mushu, I was like, I'm not watching that bullshit.
Exactly. So,
By the way,
so
by the
X-Men-
way,
you're gonna be
I
like,
Wasn't
watched
happy.
it. I
Wasn't
watched
happy at all. That
X-Men,
movie.
no Wolverine, absolutely not. Now you have X-Men
know if it's
Wolverine,
absolutely
but
not.
he's who he's actually supposed to be in kind of more of a side
character, yeah.
Then yeah, sure, but to be like, no
Oh, how about this? How
Wolverine.
about this? Ultimate sacrifice by Hugh Jackman. He saves the day, whatever.
Boom.
Give us a few years break. You start the X-Men and have like a Tommy and Power Ranger shit where he shows up a little later. We all love the Green Ranger. We all love he's our most popular Ranger. But let him like let the core X-Men grow up, go to school. Because remember, Wolverine comes late to the school,
Yeah.
right? So if you're going with your plan was the 1960s and he gets to school and and you develop, you got some time before you need Wolverine.
Yeah. Decades.
Yeah, it's like it's tricky because like as much as I don't want to see Hugh Jackman like get locked into that role and play in that role forever.
That's him, bro.
It is him, and it's hard to not imagine a Cyclops there being on the team and no fucking Wolverine in his shit. Pause. You know what I mean?
This original team was Cyclops, Jean Grey, Beast, Iceman, and Angel.
Shout out Bobby Drake.
Bobby Drake's Omega level, right? So those 5 were the original.
I'd be cool watching a movie like that.
It could be those. I would actually maybe move some of these characters around, but yeah, that 5 is
If you
pretty
nail
great.
if you nail the casting
is.
for the original, if you nail those original, if you nail the casting, you might not need Wolverine.
Well, the what is it? X-Men First Class. Like I thought that they did a great job.
they did,
And Wolverine's-
and they switched the original team too.
They ended up bringing
They
in
did.
Wolverine at
Just
some
'cause,
point.
like, for just-
but I thought that without him, it was a great movie. Like I
Yeah.
at least
Yeah.
as a fan, like I was
Yeah,
locked
that,
in.
Yeah.
that cameo was amazing.
Yeah.
You don't
because
think-
it was a cameo.
You don't think after Deadpool and Wolverine, after after Doomsday and after Secret Wars, that we might have a little Wolverine fatigue? That we might want a little break?
I think,
And then
but I
4 or
think you could
5
take
years
it from-
later, you bring in a new one, and the world might be more like, all right, this is the new Wolverine. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, because
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Sam Wilson as Captain America has gotten so much love for sure.
First of all, I love what
funny.
Marvel's doing. They want to include everybody. They don't want to include anything. We knew a black fucking Captain America was not going to be the most loved thing. You know
Nah,
what I mean? Like, you know,
well-
I fuck with it, but let's be real. Like,
no, but
they got mad because the Little Mermaid was black. Like, you know,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
And this is Captain America.
Funny enough, this is the way that he's perceived now when he was live action Captain America was exactly how he was perceived in the comics when he first took over the mantle too.
It makes
So there's a
sense.
lot of it makes a lot of sense to what it is, but
This is out of the blue, but would you rather had Bucky take the mantle or Sam?
oh fucking Bucky, man, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Well,
Because that's the order it
So-
went in the comics too.
So yeah, I'll make this one real quick. I would have rather. I love the symbolism of Sam taking the mantle of Captain America. Ford, I mean, I'd be crazy not to say as a black man that's not powerful.
Yeah.
And the stuff that they kind of illustrated with, they had a Captain America who's lost in history.
Real quick. I believe that the TV show was better than the movie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Agree.
The movie
100%,
was gutted.
100%.
First of all, not even his damn
Movie's
villain.
ass.
That was a Hulk movie without the Hulk.
Yeah, that shit annoyed the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, because the Red Hulk, he slaps, but
Why would he fight Captain America?
And another thing
Right.
about Doomsday, I know we were
Right.
talking about X-Men. I want Savage Hulk. Like, I'm done with
Yeah.
this smart fucking nerdy
Yeah.
shit. Like, I'm done.
honestly, give me fucking Scar at this point. I'm
Scar
sick-
looked horrible too, though.
Yeah, they butchered his look, but
Yeah,
like,
that ain't Scar.
I'm done with the Mark Ruffalo Hulk. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm done with
I'm
him, too.
done.
Yeah. He's gonna be in Spider-Man. Hopefully, he's in there.
I'm not gonna
as
lie to
Savage
you.
Hulk.
You could take him out. Like, Hulk is sacrifice.
Hulk.
Yeah.
Hulk has been the sacrifice to the whole MCU. We saw Hulk win one fight.
But I also
Nothing else.
believe,
Like that's
I
how you
also
show next
believe-
guy's badass because he beats up Hulk.
Right.
I don't think Marvel owns the rights to Hulk.
They don't. No,
Nah,
they
not
do,
the
but they
movie,
don't.
Not the movie.
So I
Universal
think
still
that's
does.
Is
where
it like a
like.
Spider-Man where it's like a loan? We
Yeah,
can borrow him. For
But
a
it's,
movie?
no,
In a
I think
sense.
it's kind
In
of
a
like they're
sense.
like, all right, we're gonna put him in the movie, but like we can't focus on him because we can't make a Hulk
It
movie.
can't be a Hulk movie, but they can make Hulk like TV shows, like cartoons. You just can't make like live action stuff with him being in stuff with.
So that's why
Universal
you
getting
have
paid.
him as like a side character because you
Which,
can't
yeah.
really like.
Damn.
Which is why I would love to see the first time we ever see Wolverine, the new Wolverine,
It's
is
Savage
going to
Hulk.
be in the Hulk movie where like in the comics
Yeah.
was.
Wolverine versus Hulk.
Yeah, Wolverine versus Hulk. When they send him out to take Savage Hulk out. And that's when you first see the new Wolverine.
Then
we see the Savage or the new Hulk.
You get a glimpse of that in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
You know, it's
yeah.
like he's looking
Fire.
He was
for
wearing the
it, yeah.
yellow and brown suit. Yeah.
So it's like, I would love to
Such
see
a good
that.
movie, man.
Yeah.
They did this.
Yeah,
They did the perfect job with like, here's all the cameos, here's all the little tidbits, here's all the little things you want to see. Yeah. Here's the fandom aspect. Like we got what do you call him? The Calvarine. Henry
Calvarine was
Yeah,
there.
that shit was
It was
hilarious.
so good, man.
Comic accurate size Wolverine was awesome.
yeah. Clearly, we could talk about this shit for fucking hours. It's a
Oh,
lot.
for sure.
Lucky for us, Doomsday don't come out till December, so we literally have 11 months to talk about this. Not that we're gonna do it every
No,
episode.
but I will say this. I think from here to then, we're gonna still get a lot.
Oh, yeah.
and then
Yeah,
including
more
in
stuff will pop up.
everything in between that's gonna come out. I feel like there's a lot of buildup that they still
So,
have left, for sure.
Our next episode, which would be the second episode for your entertainment, I believe if the rumors are correct, there will be a Super Bowl trailer for Doomsday.
Oh yeah, that's when the
So
first
we'll
one.
definitely talk about that.
Ooh.
Yeah, if so, last year's Super Bowl trailers was fucking abysmal because they kept dropping before that. I hope they don't just put these four together and put it at the Super Bowl. I hope it's a brand new thing.
No.
Give me a Doom trailer and then we're good.
But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. if
You
that-
wanted this early though?
So yeah, I was
It,
gonna
it
ask,
doesn't have to be
do
just
you-
like how that teaser was.
Do you want a trailer with Doom in it?
I don't want actual Doom in the middle. I want a situation where everybody's talking something and then we see like not Doom shadow,
Like a silhouette?
like a silhouette. Like you know
Yeah.
that right there is Doom, and that's all you need.
Yeah, but like
Yeah,
let's
I
be
feel
real.
that.
There's no way that the first time we see Doom is going to be the day we watch the movie in December.
I don't know. I kind of
There's
want.
no
I
way,
want like.
bro. There's no.
I think
You'll
if
be
anything- I think
he'll
if
be
any-
in the first trailer, my guy.
I think if anything that, or you get things that are like for example, like you get items of his, like maybe they'll show like the cloak, or they do little things that you
Doom
see.
Bob.
But I
like,
wouldn't be
his
surprised.
empty
You know what?
seat again,
maybe
with,
so
like-
because he's already like you seen the chairs. You know Robert Downey's playing him. You know all that. Maybe you don't need to see him until
Because
the
like how
movie.
they did in Fantastic Four at the end, where like you don't even you just see a figure
It could be
with the
anybody.
hand on the kid, like it could have been anybody. Like
It was confirmed that it was him.
I want.
It was.
I know, but
It
like
was filmed
I
on-
want like
Okay.
the mystery of it all, where you have like
I wouldn't mind
you
that.
really don't know who it could be, because that's what I'm saying. Like it adds to, is he really the Doom?
I wouldn't mind if we see Doctor Doom, but we don't see Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, I don't want
You
to
see him with the
See, you
mask,
see him with the mask.
but you don't see him as.
Yeah, nah, I don't
So,
want it.
I don't want it
wanna
all.
wait. Yeah, I
I,
want to wait. Yeah.
I like the glimpses. I like the
Yeah.
little shadow. I like that. But knowing Marvel,
They gonna spoil
and
that shit.
they want
Don't
20,
show
30
me.
million dollars on that, 20, 30 million views on that fucking trailer. And
Yeah.
who's gonna do it? Dr. Doom's face
It
on
will.
that shit.
Don't show
I'll
Doom's
tell you.
face.
I'll tell you this one thing I want for the
Show his
movie
eyes a
in
little, you
terms
know?
of like prediction and hope. I really hope, and this goes to you guys speaking about like Savage Hulk. I just want for please every single character give them their ultimate. Like I want them to be able to just what we know they can do. Let them do like whatever their big move is.
I mean,
like,
confirmed,
let them have that
confirmed
Hulk smash, baby.
that
Hell yeah.
not Mysterio. What's the dude who Nightcrawler, right?
Yeah.
Has a fight scene with Reed Richards. That is confirmed
Hell yeah.
by
With
the
Reed
actor
Richards.
himself.
Hell yeah.
Unless he's just lying to all of
Reed
us.
Richards about to get his ass whipped.
Whooped.
Unless he fucking,
Did it.
we could be over here.
Right, you know what I mean?
Catch his own like fucking a mile away. Where you
Reed
going?
Richards supposed to be such a square because that's what I got it from Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, he's supposed to be just straight focused on his
Even
work.
though a lot of this year's dedicated to Marvel, there are other movies coming out. So I'm gonna rattle off a few movies, and you guys let me know your excitement level.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a softball for the first one. There will be a Spider-Man, which you can call it a Doomsday prequel because it's literally what it is. I forget the title of it. Spider-Man. They always have weird. Spider-Man 4. Fuck it. It's called It's Spider-Man 4. I forget.
That's gonna be after Doomsday.
before.
No,
Doomsday's
it's
December,
before. Yeah, Doomsday's December.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm trying to.
and Spider-Man's in July.
Yeah,
Trying to
Spider-Man's
think of
this year.
like how we could rate this.
This
So like
year?
let's
Yeah.
like you know how you do like a shout out to
You can
806.
do 1 to 5.
You know you do no. I was gonna
1
say
to
you know you
5,
do like
okay.
start bench cut. It could be like opening day, week after streaming.
I love that.
Yeah.
Opening day,
you know
week
what?
after
Do
streaming.
that. Yeah, let's start
We're
it now.
gonna do that every
Hell yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
That is a good.
That's great.
I love that. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. I forget what it's called.
Brand new
Opening
day.
Brand new day confirmed. Whoever the Stranger Things chick is
Opening.
playing.
Yeah.
July 31st.
Hulk is confirmed. Punisher is confirmed. It seems like a street level movie.
Yeah.
Remember,
Hell yeah.
nobody knows who Spider-Man is. Someone's fucking Peter Parker's bitch. He's probably upset about it. What do y'all think?
Oh, that's a for me opening day movie.
That is an opening.
Oh,
day.
that's my favorite
So
favorite Marvel hero.
I'm trying to like.
He is
my
Marvel.
girl. Don't
Yeah.
understand. Like she is a Marvel fan.
Yeah.
But she don't get it that I will go on Thursday night at 11 o'clock at night, so
I
I,
will
don't get
too.
spoiled.
For sure.
She's like, but we can watch it. 'Cause she's like, oh, my brother wants to watch it. That nigga's assed out.
Yeah.
Because I'm going
For
Thursday
sure.
night. Honestly, if you want to pay for me, I'll go see it twice. I'll see Thursday night and I'll go with you on
I
Sunday.
have seen that shit. I've seen movies twice like that.
Oh, yeah.
Endgame, like I was supposed to
Well,
do.
I do
three
me,
times.
and then I take my
Yeah.
son, and I take my
So I was supposed to see it opening. I was supposed to see it the night of when it came out with all the homies and talk about it with Richie on Nerd Gods and everything. I got anxious. I didn't want to get spoiled. I saw that shit at 11 o'clock the night before. Then I watched it with them the day after. And Spider-Man, I watched 11 o'clock. They wanted to see it 3 days after. I saw it 11 o'clock. I saw it on opening day because I love that shit. And then I saw it with them niggas. I didn't tell them niggas shit.
There's no better time. Like my favorite movie I've ever watched in the theater was Infinity War.
Yeah, man.
Because like every scene, class, everything, just like I felt like I was watching it with a family, bro.
Yo,
like, you know
that's
what,
what
I mean?
it
Like,
is. That's
and
what
that,
it is.
I think that got me hooked because like you don't get that the next week.
So I was watching a like a podcast where they were breaking down a show. Shout out to Ringiverse. I know that you said
Ringiverse.
Yes, shout out to them.
Midnight Boy.
They were breaking down like Stranger Things, and they were talking about the difference between watching the finale in theaters versus watching it on Netflix because they did both. And they were like, there is something to going to the theaters and having that. And I feel like
The energy.
Some other movies will give this to you,
Yeah.
but like I feel like it's something about like these like superhero movies particularly where like something happens and they say this exact same line too. Captain America getting Mjolnir, where you're just like, man, and everyone around you is just like,
When that shit
Yo.
come, when you scrolling through reels and IG and that comes up, especially the audience
Gives me
reaction.
chills.
to this
Oh,
day.
Chills.
To this day.
And I jumped out of my seat when that happened.
Yeah, so there
Yeah.
is like how you said like wanting to be there Thursday at 11. Like you don't want any of the spoilers because there is something about like being in theaters and getting
being
that's
that
a
surprise.
part of the whole thing where I'm saying like I don't want too much to be spoiled within the trailers. I do
Exactly.
like that they leave these keys or they do like we're gonna drop a trailer, but it has actually nothing to do with the movie. Like it's
Right.
just gonna be some nonsense that has nothing.
I
to
also
do
like the trailers that only show you parts from like the first 15 minutes of the movie.
yeah.
That's what all trailers should do.
Should do. Like I don't need to see like, bro, that's the final battle. Why the fuck do I
Dude,
know?
for sure.
And
Is that-
I know that Marvel does a lot of stuff where they edit people out of it,
You can
out
tell.
of those scenes, but you can always tell. That's why, like we bring up the Wakandan in the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
But what theirs,
Yeah, I heard that there was like spaces. Like
there's
I
people
seen that.
that got edited out. So
All right, next movie, Super Mario Galaxy movie. Opening weekend?
So opening day next week streaming.
Yeah. Oh, how about
Next-
this? Opening
next
weekend,
streaming.
seat in theaters at whenever,
Yeah.
and then streaming.
Yeah.
Streaming.
I'm gonna go with theaters,
Doug.
not opening.
Low key opening day, man.
Nah, I'll go
real?
theaters.
I'm not gonna
I'm thinking
leave.
about my son.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie to you.
I understand what Sanchez is going.
I respect that.
I was not expecting the first movie to
Slapped.
be as
It was
good,
really good.
as
Was it really?
Yeah, it was really good.
Bro, it's pretty good.
Somebody
It-
talked me out of it.
it
They're
was-
like, nah, it's like too oriented towards kids, and it's like
what,
it's
what is
not.
it, what
It's
else
a
is it
kid's-
supposed to be?
I mean, I thought it would kind of cater towards like a little bit of the nostalgia from like the
No.
adults that
Oh,
grew up on it.
That's
You know what I mean?
one thing.
Oh, they
Like,
do.
I'm
Okay.
telling you, they
okay.
checked off every single box to
good.
like
That was pretty good.
OG
Ah,
arcade.
okay.
Like they really did their thing with making sure that like we're gonna give this to you like bar for bar exactly what you expect this movie to be. The only thing is that like
that's fire.
it like you said it's catered to children. Yeah, obviously because it like Mario is a E for everybody.
You're right. Exactly. Exactly.
Like, you can't expect too much. Where I will say, like, there's a bit of a thing where, like, online, you know, you start reading these theories. You're like, this would be cool. Like, obviously, if they made it a little bit more mature and we lean towards maybe a Smash Brothers movie, like, that would be sick. But
It can.
I'm cool with just the Mario universe.
I respect
So-
that. I
Takes
think
a
I
little
was
time, but
I
we'll
was
get there.
expecting them to go. I was hoping for them to go the Sonic direction because I think the Sonic live action movie is
Live
actually
action.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Sonic
yeah,
3
no.
is one of the great.
They'll do it as,
Oh,
a,
yeah,
as
that
like
shit's fire.
a Mario, like for
Edge of my
example, so
seat.
like right now you're getting these big movies, and then like the moment you're gonna see like a Wario or a Waluigi show up in a trailer, you're gonna be like, oh, they're bringing them all together.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you'll get like the Mario movies and such, but like. And maybe at some point you'll get the crossover with like a Donkey Kong and things like that, but,
Yoshi.
like,
Okay. Okay.
All right,
Yeah,
next
give me
one.
hype. I'm gonna see that.
Superman, Woman of Tomorrow.
Superwoman, girl.
I feel like just because I know
Yeah.
the crew, this is going to be a see in theaters. But for me, like I'm being honest, like Superman is on the back burner. It is not
Yeah.
an opening day kind of guy for me no more.
I'm not gonna go opening night, but I'm very curious about this because, like, I said it, I believe, a couple. When this was Sunday Conversation, I said it. We all knew the Superman movie. You make a Superman movie, that's just gonna sell. As long as it's not ass like the one they did in like the mid 2000s, it's gonna sell. The success of the new DCU with James Gunn, I believe this is the most important movie. If this does well, then we like James Gunn. We trust you for the rest.
Yeah,
of it.
that's
It's like
fair.
Marvel. Like Marvel.
That's
Like,
fair.
all right, you might not like who's directing whatever, but you're gonna see because it's a fucking Marvel cinematic movie. You know what I mean?
Right.
It makes sense. If this does well, that's all I'll be curious to see if it's a good movie. Again, this is not directed by James Gunn. This is
Still
this
has
is the
his
first
style
one
on it,
that's like
though.
somebody. No, I know it, but it's the first one where he's like, you've seen Kevin Feige,
Try
like,
this
yeah, do
out.
this, and then not go so well. So I will go see it in theaters, but I'm not opening night on that one.
Yeah, not opening night.
Yeah, I also stamped theaters, but not too far from opening night.
no.
Yeah.
All right, another animated movie, Toy Story 5
Streaming.
Dreaming.
Streaming. Yeah.
streaming.
So Toy Story for me, like I grew up with it, but like I think now it's difficult because they had to really pass the baton on to like now a younger crowd because they did a beautiful thing with Toy Story where they were like, we're gonna grow up the movies with this generation of children that was mine. They were like, we're gonna go bar for bar. So when he's going to college, so are you. So this
Yeah,
is gonna
hell yeah.
hit emotional notes like you have no idea. But then you get to the point where it's like, all right, now those kids that grew up watching it, we got kids. So
Yeah.
like now you have to tie it
I
back
think
to them.
their biggest
Right.
mistake.
Me, I'm out until I got my own.
I didn't see four.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
saw 4.
That was the
At
biggest
home.
mistake.
Was it good?
4 wasn't bad, but it also was like,
What's the point?
yeah, it was weird because you could tell like, oh, it's okay, it's a good okay story,
Right.
But the way they ended it, that already got negated by the first fucking trailer of this movie. I'm like, nigga, he's back. Like what the fuck was the whole point of that movie if
what
you're gonna do
upset-
this one?
Toy Story 4 was not needed. When I saw the plot of Toy Story 5, which is the introduction of the iPad, I'm like,
yeah.
that should have been Toy Story 4. That was the next one.
Yeah.
Because now, like, we can understand. They're like, oh yeah, people are not playing with toys anymore. Now they have to compete with it. That was like, I feel like they fucked up without whatever the 4 was. They should have just went right
they
to
just
that.
dropped the bag.
Like, and you didn't watch 4, whatever. In the end of 4, Woody separates from the crew. He's one of the lost toys. He goes like, nah, you guys can go back. I'm done. My person is no longer needs me, basically, because Andy's like an adult. So he's like,
Oh, I did watch Toy Story 4 actually.
so he like leaves. He goes with the lady with the sheep lady. I forgot her name. But they go off into like the circus situation. Like they're gone. So Buzz takes the normals, goes back to the girl's house. It's all pretty from there. We get closure on Woody. The first fucking thing I see in a new trailer, Woody's back. I'm like, why is Woody back?
Yeah,
he just gave
at
you a
that point.
goodbye. Like it was heartfelt.
Why is Wolverine coming back? Staple. That's why. Icon, legend.
But it was like kids are no longer with toys, so
Next
why
one.
bring it back.
This movie was supposed to drop last year, but it's dropping this year. Mortal Kombat 2.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Opening day.
Opening day.
Wow,
Opening
no.
day.
Dude, Mortal Kombat.
I'm a
the-
fan.
The first one got me.
Yeah, the
Like,
first one was good.
it got me.
First one was I knew I was gonna have fun, but I didn't know it was gonna be that damn good.
No,
so
I
it
wasn't
definitely.
expecting like
It
the
got so
Scorpion
killed with the
story to be
COVID,
so
man.
fire.
Yeah.
If Mortal Kombat came out in theaters, the hype for the second one would be so much greater.
Oh, for sure.
I think you're right because that's probably why I'm feeling like this.
Well,
You know what?
yeah.
Fuck it. Open tonight. I'm gonna
I'll
see it
open
open
night,
tonight.
especially because the tournaments started.
I'm telling you, it's been a minute. Rewatch that. Like
It's good.
It's
Yeah,
good, man.
It's better
I'm
now.
gonna have to read
I
it.
like,
Yeah,
I
I'm
like
gonna have to-
movie franchises that listens to their fans. They
Oh,
made
Mortal
a
Kombat,
mistake.
yeah.
They made a mistake having a random character be the main character, and now like, yeah, we're just gonna get Johnny Cage because we all fucking love Johnny Cage.
Who's the original main fucking character, the point of view, the human who has nothing to do with this shit, gets thrown in. Nope, we got
But that's what
Cole
they
Young.
made that kid.
Yeah, for what? That should have just been Johnny Cage.
And the last one, I think Josh wanted to talk about this one because I don't think he feels as optimistic as I am. The Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's next movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
To me, if I can, because apparently the tickets might be sold out already,
Yeah.
I will be there opening night.
Yeah.
damn.
I'm gonna
Christopher
go with
Nolan.
tickets are
Yeah,
probably
fair.
already sold out, but this would be an opening night movie for me. But I'm probably gonna have to make it a theaters because
Yeah.
from what I've been told, like they've already like this was like hyped
I'm going Dolby
big time
all
yeah.
day.
Yeah.
You can't watch that at normal theater.
Bro, like,
Nah, yeah, you gotta
I'm not
watch
gonna lie
that
to you,
Dolby.
you
You gotta
fucked
watch
me
that
up
Dolby.
because now, like,
Dolby King.
here's the
Yeah.
problem with Dolby. Here's the problem with Dolby. Only certain movies get like.
Yep.
So if like two big movies come out in the same couple weeks,
Yep.
only one of them will be on Dolby unless you
So-
want to go to 11 o'clock at night to watch like.
So then here's a question for you that I wanted to bring up as we were talking about the main topic of Doomsday. Now the day
Doomsday.
that Doomsday comes out, so does Dune. So it has now been titled Doomsday.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be competing in the
Same
same,
day.
launch. So like you just
I
said,
hope
who gets
Someone's,
that Dolby?
someone's gonna have to pump fake
there
and
is
take a step back.
no
Dune
way.
was big.
There
Dune is big,
no
but-
way. Avengers Doomsday will not get the Dolby treatment.
With that Timothy Chalamet? Or Chalamet? I don't know how you
Chalamet.
say his real name.
Chalamet.
Yo, by the way, if
Oui,
you
oui.
haven't seen it, go watch Marty Supreme.
Yeah,
I heard it's
good.
divine. He already won an award for that.
Fire.
Yeah.
I went. I watched. It.
I would say
That's
like,
fine,
damn,
that's
maybe not if this was like the first Dune, but it's like Dune 3, but so relax. So I think Avengers Endgame, and first of all, I'm not gonna lie to you, I fell asleep to Dune 2. I thought it was boring.
Through
I
Dune
love
2?
Dune 2. I love Dune
Damn,
1, Dune 2.
I fell
Can't wait Dune 3.
I nodded off through Dune 1, but I needed to rewatch it. I did-
Maybe I can go. Maybe I'll go back to it. Maybe I'll go back. To it.
Yeah, it's so Dune 1, a lot of politics. Dune 2, when you're kind of, you're all right, I understand what's going on, and you can kind of take it in a little bit better. I was like really into that. I'm excited for 3. I don't think it's beating
That was
Doomsday.
that was
no
a
way.
for me. Dune is a theater movie for me, not a day one.
No, it's not David.
I
But
like the movie.
Back to
I'm only
back
watching
to
on Dolby, I don't care.
Back to the movie. Josh, Odyssey.
Odyssey. I'm watching the opening night. I love the story alone from history. Like, that's one of my favorite fucking stories. The Odyssey, or just the whole Iliad and everything.
yeah.
It's a very large story.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. So the fact that he's adapting it, I'm like, fuck yeah, hell yeah.
I think the minute we heard Christopher Nolan at the Odyssey, we were just like, oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I
hell
was
yeah,
so
hell yeah.
excited for it. And then now I'm seeing some of the
we
fucking armors and outfit choices.
I haven't seen anything else.
Man, the fucking helmet looks like the Batman helmet. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude. Like that's what they wore out there?
Like a Spartan Legionnaire kind of thing.
Yeah.
They made that, but it looks like a more
Like a
futuristic-
cow or something?
Yeah, like almost Tron like. Goddamn.
Oh, hell
And it had the little like
Like, think about the
So you-
helmet with the
yeah.
mohawk.
Are you
Yeah.
telling me, are
Yeah,
you
that's-
one
so
of these
that's it.
guys, are you one of these guys that if it's not 100% historically
I'll tell you right
accurate,
now.
It's a
you
fable.
don't like it?
No.
But it's not historic.
No.
It's a fable.
That's my point. This
But
is
it's still set in a certain time period. So
it's very upset.
so the movie Troy did not have accurate.
Of course not.
Did not have accurate.
By the way,
but
I love that movie.
perfect.
movie.
The way they perfect. If they mimicated like that time period, the way they did, absolutely cinema, beautiful. It's gonna be amazing. But seeing that one fucking scene, one clip of that. First of all, he's gigantic. In Troy, is the same character. He was an old fat king. So I'm like, oh, now this motherfucker is gigantic wearing a fucking Iron Man suit. So like that kind of threw me off a little bit. But I trust Christopher Nolan. I trust Bernthal,
that's where I was leading it.
Matt Damon.
That's what I lead in.
It's gonna be beautiful.
If this was Taika Waititi or somebody, it was somebody
Yeah.
else, I'd be like, this nigga here.
Right.
But I trust Christopher Nolan. And if
Yeah.
you chose, listen, sometimes like maybe the helmets they had on look whack back in the day. He's like, nah, nigga,
Oh, it
this some
did.
fresh shit.
Oh, it
All
did,
right
absolutely.
then. So like, you
But
know what I
they
mean?
also
Like,
didn't
let
have to
me-
use the exact same copy.
And also like, is that the guy? Is he the villain in it? He's a bad guy, isn't he? You know what I mean? So he tried to like,
Yeah.
Let him have that shit on.
yeah, yo, let me put that. Yeah, exactly, bro. Let me put that shit on,
Shit
bro.
look
Like,
crazy.
flex, nigga. They had Denzel and Gladiator 2 running shit. A black
Hey man,
running shit.
he was
in fucking
black
ancient
in
Rome, my
history.
nigga.
Right.
Yeah, that's a real person.
Yeah, but his accent was not.
No,
Yeah.
no, and also he
So
wasn't
sometimes
probably
you
not that
just
dark.
gotta, you know what? Listen, I've been guilty of it too.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we just get into these movies and you live in this world and you forget. These are movies, my guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I-
These are movies, my
But
guy.
that's the
Like-
what.
like-
Let everything match. The fuck?
know what I mean?
Why is Iron Man
at the end,
masked there?
at the end of the movie, did you like the movie? Were you entertained?
I better.
5 years from now, you're gonna remember what? I love the movie, but that fucking helmet. Like, you know
honestly,
what I mean? You would.
yeah,
you would.
okay.
You're a petty ass nigga.
might,
Yeah.
you
it
would.
might, it
you
might,
would. But
it
I
might.
was gonna remember that. Like, come on, bro. Like, if it's a good movie, if it's trash, then we're gonna be like,
About it.
Nah, I just peeped. And
Come on.
yeah, I gotta.
That's fire, bro.
that's
It's
fire.
fire.
I thought it was fire.
For 2026.
That's fire.
Maybe he time travels. Fuck it. In Christopher Nolan, we trust, nigga. That's what it is. All right. Do we have any other movie? I think that's pretty much it.
Great cast.
It's gonna be a big year.
It's
to
a-
be
it
honest
It better
with
be
you.
a good.
Last sneak us in real quick. Mandalorian and Grogu.
Now,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not caught up with Star Wars or anything.
I feel you.
Kathleen Kennedy did step down, which was her run was bad Marvel. I mean, bad Star Wars. So it was like now that she's gone, Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau took over as creative. This could be a really good movie. Now, are they? Because Dave Filoni did make Clone Wars. Is he nostalgia baiting or bringing his universe too much to the forefront? Is the only question I have.
I think with this one is just going to be more like universe building and lore. I think this is going to be a fun, campy, kind of family friendly.
I believe this is 100% a cash grab.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
We're gonna sell.
like,
we're gonna sell Grogu toys.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And,
Now,
and
if this fails, Star Wars might not be Star Wars anymore. Because when's the last Star Wars movie that hit theaters with a boom?
Yeah, but the
episode ones,
the
bro.
thing is though, was
Episode, no, not episodes. Episode maybe, what's the first one?
Bro,
Rise of-
every Star
That's
Wars
the one.
movie has made over $1 billion.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
don't mean it had to
think
hit.
even with
it-
I know,
they've
I know,
been
but like,
Even with
trashed.
the hate that they've gotten, 7, 8, and 9, I think still did very well. And
Yeah,
They
the
still
niggas
were
are gonna.
trashed.
So here's what I'll say. It is very difficult because like Star Wars is a delicate balance of like who you're trying to please. If we're talking money, you gotta appeal to like the kids and the youth because those are the ones the parents are gonna
Exactly.
keep buying. And you,
But I
that's how
also
the
want.
generation
I
grows up.
also like I just said like 5 minutes ago. Like, could we just remember these are movies?
No, but hear me out. No, I know, but
These guys, like, listen, some guys, like, they really think they know Star Wars more than the motherfuckers making Star Wars, bro.
True,
At this
true,
point, they
but-
did.
But
All right, then, but nigga, you're
That's
not
exactly what
making the
happened.
movie, so just watch it,
But
bro.
this is what
You
I'm
don't
saying.
have to fucking
You don't- you don't-
buy
you don't-
it 'cause
you
No,
didn't
but
earn
hear
my
me out,
money
hear me
by
out.
giving
This
me
is what I was
trash
gonna say.
movies.
On the other hand, like I understand that you got to cater to like making the money and everything like that. There is a lot of stories that exist that you would want them to just kind of put it on screen that are a lot darker. They're a lot more adult, I would say, in terms of the subject matters that they're going over. It's kind of the same way of like a lot of these superhero movies. Technically, you can turn it up a notch or two, and you could make it like more of
Oh,
a
for
rated
sure.
R kind of movie, if anything. Like I personally believe that a lot of Batman movies should be a lot darker, but they don't make them as dark because they know they
they
got to
gotta
sell.
sell to
They got to
everybody.
get to everybody. So it's tricky when it comes to Star Wars.
Listen,
where you,
listen.
you got to have the cash grabs because everybody in the grandmother they're gonna go because they love Grogu. They're gonna be all happy and smiling to go watch it. But you do also have this huge group of people that are also looking at it like lore building. If we're going off of now, it seems like everybody that has like a big IP like this. Is it an MCU? Are we gonna have multiple things connect to each other? Is this gonna somehow connect to Ahsoka? Like, what are we doing here?
Exactly what it's gonna
Like this is where everybody's trying to. But it's like, does everything have to connect in such a way, or can we just have this one-off happy cash
gonna lie
grabbing
to you.
movie and just be happy with it?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Marvel ruined all that.
They ruined so
There's no
much.
such thing.
Disney ruined all that.
There's no such
Yeah.
thing like. Look at the Conjuring, the fucking the Ring universe.
They all have to be a universe.
Yeah, yeah.
Marvel
It
ruined
is,
that.
it is cool to like, because here's my thing. It is cool to have it, but like you also have to have a level of separation with it. Because like for example, Star Wars, the universe of it is so big. There's people are traveling through space and
Yeah.
planets. Like you're telling me you can't just have a TV show off of a one planet and there's just like a small little like town in there. Yeah, you can. And it just exists within the Star Wars world.
right, right.
Do they have anything to do with the Skywalkers? No.
No.
They don't have to do anything about it. And that's perfectly okay.
That's actually their approach with their video games too.
Yeah.
A lot of their
Video
video
games are
game
amazing.
IPs are just like individual, like isolated
So,
stories.
Yeah.
And they're bringing
Bro,
him to the
just
shows
give
too.
me a live action Clone Wars, bro. Just give me that.
But here's the thing with that. Even like
Technically there was.
like you get like the TV show, right? With that one, you would want a certain level of violence. I feel like if you were to really get the Clone Wars the way that
No,
like I
but
guess
it's
the
Disney,
hardcore
bro,
fans
like-
want, and I know it's Disney, you would have a Saving Private Ryan
Hey,
of Clone
man.
Wars. Like that's what it would be.
That-
that's
that-
what was happening.
Well,
A lot of
that's
people got killed in that show.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
Anakin's a savage.
That's what they can do. They can take these IPs and essentially cater to two different audiences. One side of the universe is over here where it's fucking vivid and bright. You know what I mean? And one side that caters to an audience that is looking for a more mature side of the story. Like Stephen King, you guys know who fuck
Yeah,
Stephen
yeah.
King is. A lot of his stories get a lot more darker and have some more real life storytelling that's kind of relates to the world that we're in. But they're all connected. But if you watch the movies, you don't need to watch this in order to understand that.
That's probably
And I
what
think
people
that's
should
the
be-
that's what
the
they
best
should
part.
do.
But that, I think that the people like that going into these movies because they know it's like you have episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like they all kind of connect with one another. I think that they still have that expectation.
Oh,
And
they
it's-
need
and
the
it's-
continuity
Yeah,
and
and it's like
everything.
breaking that, like trying to get the audience to understand like we're giving you Star Wars stories. These are not all directly connected to some bigger storyline plot.
Yeah.
They may have their own individual thing, but that doesn't mean that it necessarily connects to this whole other story.
Unfortunately,
Right,
what they
that's
do in the
fair.
shows,
Yeah.
too.
we don't like it because
Combined.
we're like really big fans of this, but business is gonna always win over art.
It is because like
Unfortunately, that's
whack.
just what it is. What it is.
One thing
Business,
I wanted to bring this up because you were saying about like you could have the dark and the light. It's like yes and no to an extent. Because one thing that like I was really annoyed with that happened recently. I don't know if you guys heard the news, but they were going to make a Last Ronin.
I was just gonna bring that up.
It was going to be what
what
it
they
is.
canceled
And
it.
immediately they were like, so we're gonna pull back on it actually a good amount. It's gonna be really because it's the same thing that happened with Deadpool. Deadpool took forever to make because nobody wanted to financially back that because they were like, we don't know.
So
how well this is
now
gonna do.
they're making
Yeah.
a TMNT that's more on the Sonic side.
Wait, have you guys seen
that's a
Skeleton
tricky
Crew?
one too.
Trash.
No.
Star Wars trash.
No, I don't think
No,
that's trash
that
at
one.
all.
If you watch Skeleton Crew like you're watching The Goonies, it's a good movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
people got stopped going into it thinking it's gonna be this amazing thing.
But the problem
That was
is, the problem is it's not
lighthearted.
Skeleton
Perfect.
Crew. It's Star Wars Skeleton Crew.
Yeah,
So
and it
when you
fit
have Star
Star
Wars,
Wars.
there's a level of expectation that we have.
and it was perfect.
Yeah,
I didn't do it. But also,
It showed more universe.
I
showed
don't
more
think
aliens,
I
showed
was
more
the
I
stuff.
want to
audience.
watch
I don't think it
Star
was the
Wars for the
Exactly.
universe at this point. I don't care for the Skywalker stuff.
No,
I don't
no,
care.
I don't
I
give a fuck
don't
about
really
Skywalker
care if it has
anymore.
a lightsaber or not. I want to see cool looking robots that go
I want
beep
a
boop boop.
lightsaber.
I want to see a glub shido or two, and then we're happy.
all right. We're going to end like we did the Sunday conversation versions of this show. We're going to end it the same way. What we're watching, it might be a show. This is when we go around and say what we're watching. It could be movies, TV, and you guys are gamers. Whatever you're playing now, you could also add at that any form of entertainment. It might be something you might be watching a movie from 30 years ago. You might be watching The Wire. You might be watching whatever. So what are you guys watching now? What's going?
Rock out to the Fallout, baby.
Hey,
You gotta-
yes.
yo.
Same. I'm on
starting
Fallout.
this
I'm on
one.
Fallout.
Fallout
Can't wait
is
for that. I like
so good. Listen, it's an addiction. I've walked in and out of my house, and there's been 4 interventions that have been set up because I have a horrible problem of playing Fallout 4 consistently.
That's dope.
But the Fallout show, like every time a new episode comes out, I'm like, man, I should really start playing Fallout 4 again. So to answer your question in 2 ways, you should watch the Fallout show, and I am playing Fallout 4
There you go.
for the 9th time.
Good
How
shit.
many episodes are there so far?
We're on season 2, episode 5.
Yeah.
5. All right.
Quick fun fact: they're remaking Fallout 3 with the Unreal Engine 5 engine. So check that shit
Ooh,
out.
I would
nice.
definitely be
It's just
playing
like
that.
just like what they did with Oblivion.
Oh,
So
word.
we
Word.
go.
I would definitely
Josh,
be
you
playing
watching anything? You're
Right now, Jujutsu Kaisen.
I love that show.
Jujutsu Kaisen season 3. I'm 2 episodes in. The next
Cool.
one, third one just dropped last night, so I'm watching that shit when I leave here. And dude, if you're into this JJK world, this shit's hitting. Anime wise,
hearing
it's
that.
fucking
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Same,
Story,
actually.
shit's going to get real.
This for your entertainment. I said monthly, but if one of these gentlemen want to have a little side episode about anime, this podcast is for all of us. Anybody, if you're like, yo, I'm gonna. Juana can hit me up and say, I'm gonna shoot a for your entertainment about anime. All right, cool. I'll be behind this, whatever, though. This show's for all of us. I know I'm technically hosting, but like I don't have to host this every time. I already have a nice little show, 806 The Show. You already know every other
806
Thursday come out.
The Show.
So, what I'm watching right now, definitely watching Fallout for sure.
dope.
I just started, like, I'd like to watch different things. I'm back on Mayor of Easttown. I know I've said it a couple times. Mayor of Easttown with Jeremy Renner. You need to watch it. This motherfucker is the most gangsters white boy I've ever seen in a TV show. I know there's Peaky Blinders and stuff like that, but
Yeah, I was
in a
gonna say.
modern, I know. In a modern, I saw the glares. Like you guys are big Peaky
The
guys.
movie's coming out, by the way.
Yeah.
Peaky Blinders.
I'm watching that. I'm watching Fallout. I just went back to Lincoln Lawyer. I don't know if you guys ever seen that. I'm a big law guy. I like law. I like a law.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
I went back to that, and the guy's Spanish. So I was like, oh, a Spanish lawyer. Bet I'll watch that shit.
Is it the debate aspect or is it the idea of
I like the
uncovering?
legal stuff, and then like, so the Lincoln Lawyer is based on in a movie with Matthew McConaughey.
Okay.
In the movie, Matthew McConaughey, he takes on a client who literally admits that he murdered somebody.
Yeah.
If you guys know anything about the lawyer in client confidentiality,
Yep.
he's not allowed to say shit.
Yeah.
So this show kind of picks up on that notion where like damn, I'm representing this person, but like I gotta like do all
Yeah.
this shit, and I got all these things I have to worry about. And I was always big on law and stuff and figuring stuff out in courtrooms and shit like that. So it's a pretty cool show. I'd like to announce that I finally did get a PlayStation 5. I got
Good
one.
shit.
I'm on NCAA football now. Nice little dynasty with my homeboys. But I might be on that Battlefield 6 one. I might
Shit
be joining,
slaps.
I might be joining.
Get
So
on the
Shit
wave.
slaps.
Get on
I
the
need
wave.
to take out some aggression, and I
We
think
need
that's.
some more engineers. Get on the wave.
I don't even know what that means.
You'll figure it out. Figure it out.
Class.
If I'm not shooting niggas, I'm not. Don't make me drive the car or some shit, bro.
No, you're fine.
Niggas gonna have me drive this
In the
shit,
corner,
bro.
just
You
with a
motherfuckers.
fucking bolt and shit.
Let the new guy fucking fix it. Yo, Melvin, flat tire. Well, nigga, what kind of game is this?
Everybody shooting, he's in the back, like, shit. Putting
some
on a fucking new tire. We gotta go.
All right, Crow, anything you watching, playing? What's good?
So playing, I'm on a PC wave. I've been playing Expedition 33.
Great.
Dog, I am like, I just
Yeah.
finished Act 1 and I just hit a
Oh,
wall. I
word.
just can't keep going. I don't know why.
It's I get
Beautiful
it.
game, great story. I totally get why it won all the awards that it did, but I just like, I don't know what it is. Like,
Yeah. So funny enough, like I actually play it in two ways. So like if I'm here and I'm just like kind of just shooting the shit, I'll play on my PC.
Yep.
But when I'm at the crib, like I got a Steam Deck, I'd rather play it on the Steam Deck.
Okay.
Because it reminds you of like
feels like-
Game Boy,
for the
you know what I mean?
uneducated kid.
uneducated
Handheld-
MMA.
handheld computer that allows you to play PC
Got it.
games.
Thank you.
Yep. So like a Game Boy for PC games.
Got it.
So I'm playing. Right. I'm playing a lot of that.
I got it, guys. I got it.
Playing something called Avowed. I'm kind of waiting for the Fallout 3 game, but honestly, I just finished Welcome to Derry.
Oh, okay.
You guys,
I heard good things.
You already know. You already know.
I know
We've done 2 marathons. You haven't seen me once.
Yo,
bro.
I'm gonna tell you, man, because
I'm a little
I've been diving a lot of Stephen King shit. I love horror, obviously.
My
Y'all
girl
know
wants.
by now.
My girl watched that, and she wants to. I guess again, Stephen King's all connected. She wants to watch. Was it Doctor Sleep?
Dr.
Or something
Sleep,
Like that?
yeah.
I think
yeah.
that's the one. I was like, yeah, good luck.
That's number
Yeah.
2 of what's the one with Jack Nicholson?
The
Shining.
Shining.
The Shining. That's
Yeah.
number 2 for The Shining.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. But Welcome to Derry, hands down.
I heard good reviews, but
So I caught up with Stranger Things November. So like I watched season 2 and I didn't watch season 3 onwards until last November. So I binged, caught up just to make sure I can catch the final season when everything airs out. Because the hype when you're watching shit when it comes
Yeah,
out is different.
It's really good.
So I was like, damn, the show slaps. But at the same time, Welcome to Derry was finishing up. When everything is said and done, I had more of a better time with Welcome to Derry because knowing that there's more, I guess knowing that there's a bigger
More-
universe,
yeah,
I guess was just a little bit more satisfying rather than, oh, this is done right now.
it's
You know
good
what
to
I
know
mean?
he is hip to Stranger Things.
I
And
know that you.
Oh, yeah,
said
yeah,
that
for
we're
sure.
gonna go over it a little bit later, but just like going a little bit into Stranger Things with what you just said. I guess, am I allowed to speak a little bit on the finality?
I mean,
Oh.
he has a
If we
that's-
can't talk about it here, I got an episode on there, guys, coming out about
There
that.
you go.
I'm about to spoil that bitch.
We will wait on the spoiling. And it looks like, we can have you. Listen, again, you might see these 4 guys, us 4 guys on the show a lot because, like, I had fun, man.
It was a good time.
I had fun.
Always a pleasure.
We're the Fantastic Four.
Look at that.
I like that.
Look at that. I was going to say Fabulous 4, but that's definitely
No.
applause right there. All right. Well, this has been the first episode of For Your Entertainment. Make sure you check out Juan on Uneducated MMA. Make sure you check out Sanchez with me on 806 The Show. And definitely check out Quo and Steph on Nerd Gods.
Gods.
Make sure you check us out whenever we drop again. And thank y'all for joining us. See y'all next time.
We out, baby.
Peace.
Bow, bow, bow.
Solo.